Welcome everybody to Auburn Addicts. Another episode, another live with my boy at Tight Sports. Alabama fan, y'all. My boy Nick Frazier from the Water Cooler Talk podcast.
What's going on?
All Auburn, all day. Yeah, we on here this thing, man. Alabama got a hire. Saban retired. Caddy and Zac, man, they spent tires on us, man. They out of here. Woo. All right, fellas. Where we going first, man? We going first. What y'all want to go first? This is we had a smorgasbord right now, man. What y'all want to go first? It's on y'all, man.
Gonna stop in Tallahassee for a brief second.
Okay.
What is the NCAA trying to do? Show that it has teeth, or try to show that its false teeth actually work?
False teeth. Actually, the false teeth don't work.
False teeth don't work. False teeth don't work.
Only one thing I think is that I can say is that maybe the ACC leaving them out there. You know, like when you're in prison, when they're in prison and they get out the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I think Nick said that in our comments. It's like, you know, maybe they like, you know, you're not gonna be down with the game. I'll show you.
Exactly.
I'll show you. This don't make no
Exactly
sense.
what happened.
They got scared. I was telling PhD earlier. I said, I don't know. Nick Mail read them because you know it's kind of like that PPP thing. They, like I said, it has those very vague rules when the PPP started. But they were very specific when they were saying some of y'all about to go to jail if y'all don't bring your money back. So the NIL start out, it's just like, you know, it's a free fall. It's crazy. Everybody's doing everything. They got, you know, the water boy down there collecting cans on the street. He at a bucket down in Oxford. He's shaking a bucket, getting money and throwing it at the athletic complex. And then there's no rules as far as I want to discuss the rules at some point. But how does man get a kid in his car, drive him over? Hey, you know, this guy's gonna really make a thing for us. You know, make it. You think you can hit him up with, you know, a little $200,000 deal this year? You know, if you would, I mean, what's illegal about this in this era?
Nothing.
No, there gotta be a separation. There gotta be a firewall. Where did firewall come from?
Yeah, because it's like, bro, you gonna get on campus, you know what I'm saying? Some kind of way you gotta talk to the NIL people about the players you want to, you know, that conversation has to be had, right?
And why are my players disappearing off of my team if it's a firewall? So this is like, it's foolishness, but I think we're gonna start to see somebody putting some parameters. I won't say rules, but parameters around this thing.
Yeah, but man, okay. Again, it makes no sense because at some point you have to have that conversation. At some point. Yeah. So, I mean, what does it have to happen in the sports athletic complex? It have to happen off campus. You know what I'm saying? He can't drive him over. Does his parents have to just drive him over? You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make no sense, man.
It doesn't. And like I said in the group text, I said it's laughable because it's almost like what they trying to do is like holding in college in football. You can almost call it on every play.
Yeah.
I've said in the comments. I was like, man, the dude, what is the NCAA trying to prove here? That y'all got the little weak muscle that y'all do got? Y'all trying to prove that? It don't make any sense. It makes no sense. I'm like, Memphis had a violation. Memphis had a clear violation.
Yeah.
For sports. And they did nothing to Memphis. Same thing. And nothing. So if you know, y'all go look up a story about it and stuff like that. NCAA did nothing about it. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, like I said, these conferences, well, the NCAA is gonna do whatever these conferences allow them to do.
Especially the ACC.
Exactly. NCAA ain't got no power.
I guess we're gonna change it to the force for four.
Not the 4-for-4.
Yeah. 4-for-4.
Not the witness. Not the witness.
4-for-4. Because they got more power now.
Yeah, man.
They're like, what you say? Huh?
Like, we ain't doing that. We ain't getting that.
Exactly.
That you ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
It's really weird to me because, like I said, with the PPP, it was like, IRS going after people and sending agents after them. They got that kind of power. They got that kind of pull. Nigga like, I ain't know. What I know is you got 10,000. You need to give me 10,000 plus interest. That's what I know. IRS. You don't care what you know. But the lady had said, oh, she already in jail. Do you want to go talk to her about it? The NCAA don't have that kind of, they don't have that kind of pool. I mean, because first of all, let's say like special with FSU, court case is going to be ridiculous. It's going to end up going to some federal district appeals court, and the NCAA is going to get embarrassed. They have no winning record in court as of late. Like, wait a minute, you did what and who? Then because like I said, as busy as a Coach Saban and others are, how we know, man, we don't know. Cedric could have been down there taking people. Cedric, take him over to take him down.
Come on, man. Why you putting Cedric? Bro, come on, why you like putting Cedric name out like that, man?
He is the athletic relations coordinator. That's an athletic relations, ain't it? Cedric, I gotta go to the dealership. Can you take Billy Bob here and Jesse? Take Jesse with you.
Man. Cedric catches strays. Cedric catches strays for no reason, man.
Can you try to move to Atlanta to Coca-Cola so they can see if we can, if we can get a little something in the pot. So somebody was doing that at every school. It just so happened to be this guy's position coach. Was he offensive coordinator? Right?
So, asking.
What if there are assistant running back coaches? There's a lot of people around there, like, hey, Cadillac. Let me talk to you for a second.
Hey. Keep your name on Cadillac. Keep your name on Auburn players, man.
Go down there to Alabama, man. Go down to Yellowwood and see if we can get some of that some of that green. Go down to Yellowwood and see if we can get some of that green. Come on.
But man, at some point that conversation has to be had. So it makes no sense, man. It makes no sense to separate it, dude. You got to have those meetings. You can't just say, we just gonna go give money to AZ player without the team or coaches being involved or the school being involved. The coach got to have that conversation, man. Hey, this is a priority guy. I need this guy. How much can we give him? How much do we have? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Unbelievable, man.
And the funny part about it is the guy that the transfer that they was trying to get withdrew his name from the transfer portal. He went back to the school that he originally was at.
I mean, I didn't read the story. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like hearing you guys. What?
Yeah.
How did they find out? And we gonna get to Alabama. We gonna get to Alabama. We just gotta clear this air right here with Florida State. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna step up the stairs. But go ahead.
That's what I'm trying to figure. I mean, all I know is from what I read in the story is that some kind of way it happened, and then the OC went in and gave misleading comments on what actually happened.
Okay.
And
they're probably getting it for lying.
And that's probably more likely what they're doing it for. But
there are no rules around this right now.
None. So to be honest with you, I have no idea how they found out. Probably the ACC said something.
Yeah, it's like the hardball thing. It's like they got stuff, but it's really around untruths or the failure to answer. Which is like, why would I? Like when I'm walking down the street, I won't call out a group of people, but when certain people some people say, "Hey, Daddy," I don't listen to them. We have nothing to talk about.
Okay, let me ask you this. You just said you don't listen to it, but you said it exactly probably how they said it when you walked by.
Yeah. Hey, Daddy. Because in my case,
you weren't listening though, but you said it verbatim, like in the same pitch.
I mean, listening. You ever heard of hearing versus listening?
But it's what I'm saying.
Your mom may say, "Do you hear me? But are you listening?" Oh, yeah. I heard him, but for the fact that my wife is probably still looking at me walking past this person, I'm kind of like,
"Oh man, that's funny." That was good.
That was good. I'm Spike Lee and past him like, you know how Spike Lee had.
I got you. Speak. Okay. Okay, this starting out. It's not going to be on the royal rails long. Okay.
Harbaugh signed that contract yet?
Speaking, let me ask you this. Speaking of Cedric, is Cedric retained? What's the over? Is Cedric retained in Alabama?
Cedric, back in 2014, they took him up to a 6-figure salary. So I think he could stay in some capacity. I don't know if it'll be that one, but they got him set up where he gets like almost $100,000 in retirement.
But see, the thing is,
really?
Yeah.
For bringing Nick Saban water?
Yes.
60% of your last 5 years. That's why Dubose went down there and coached high school.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Remember that?
Okay, so is that why Van Gorder and all them coach high school and
gotta have 10 years?
Oh man, that's dope, man.
And
that was smart.
Yeah.
They're like, why are they coaching high school? They're smarter than we are. That's why.
10 years. Yeah. Well, they know what they're dealing with. So he is set up to. I don't. He's a athletic department person, but if the boy wants somebody to ride out with him, you never know.
Man, Saban ain't going nowhere, man. Saban's still gonna be in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah. Speak on that, Nick. Speak on that.
Yeah, man. Saban ain't going nowhere, man. He's still gonna be in Tuscaloosa, man.
No, but he still got an office.
Yeah, he still got an office in the stadium and everything.
Are you serious?
Better than that. Oh, you know why he there? Know why he's there?
To hold it together. To bring continuity.
No, he there for he gonna be there for the long term. He doesn't.
I know, but it's just kind of like
purpose though.
Okay, what's the specific purpose? Tight.
Anybody want to get one of these Ferraris or something out here, baby? Sell a Ferrari. We gotta compete with oil money from Texas, baby.
He the NIL gap. He is the bridge that's gonna hold it together.
He's what Pat Dye kind of was.
Yeah, you got a point.
You
got a point.
He can go on vacation.
That makes sense. That made perfect sense.
Man, I remember I met the guys at Auburn. I met the guys who, the sons of the Bama punt, Auburn players. Them dudes, the sons actually was eating for free around Auburn.
Wow.
Yeah, punt, Bama punt, eating for free. What do you think Saban about to do in Tuscaloosa and Miss Terry? What you think they about to do between Birmingham and the state line
of Huntsville, yeah.
And different places.
Alabama all over, bro.
Right, so he's gonna get in there. He's gonna get the Ferraris. He go to the Ferrari, go to the Ferrari meeting. What are he selling? Ferraris or I don't know. Mercedes and
Mercedes.
Nick Saban, Mercedes and Ferrari. Nick Saban go to Auburn. You think he eat for free in Auburn?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
really? You think they give Nick Saban free meal Auburn?
Yes,
Pat Dye,
yeah. Come on, Pat Dye eat free in Tuscaloosa, man.
Come on in,
he did. Nah, Pat Dye dead. He did.
But I'm saying, Pat Dye will eat free in Tuscaloosa, definitely. Nick Saban will eat free in Auburn. If I'm a restaurant owner and the GOAT come in, bro, come on, bro. Nick, what you? I'm like, Uncle Nick.
I mean, I respect.
What do you want, Uncle Nick?
And I respect Nick Saban. I think Nick Saban's a cool dude. I think he's real funny.
Vince Dooley
for sure.
South.
Yeah, Vince Dooley come to Auburn, Tuscaloosa, and eat.
Did he graduate from Auburn?
Yes,
Vince Dooley.
Yeah. He went to Alabama, I think, or vice versa.
And Pat Dye graduated from Georgia.
Yeah.
The irony. We got Bubba in here, man. We got PhD in here too tonight, man. What's up, man?
Now, Bryant may not have been able to eat.
Yeah, they brought it. Yeah, we need that money, Bear. We need that money, Bear, Brian. We need that.
For various reasons.
Yeah, man. Saban ain't going nowhere, man. It's so funny because people seem as if like, oh, he's leaving. He's gone. Saban. He said, nah, I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be here. Now, he do got houses. He do got houses in Florida, so I'm pretty sure during the off season he'll probably be in Florida. Yeah, he got two.
Up in North Georgia, with Lake Lanier.
It's a lake in Georgia, I believe. Yeah,
he may be out of Oconee, to be honest with you. He is maybe Oconee.
Dude, that's strange though. I mean, and you brought up Pat Dye did it, which is still strange. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, the what now? You said now?
Bo Schembechler.
He did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but it's just like, man,
kept his job because
Sandusky
was. Hey.
Yeah, and they like did a thing with the Joe Pa on the bus.
Y'all missed that. Hold on, y'all missed that.
I didn't miss it. That's why I kept going. I did not miss that. That's why I kept going. I did not miss it.
He needs to know. Yeah. He needs to know.
No.
He's always crying.
Oh my God!
I did not miss it. I just rolled past it.
You gotta remember, this is what
you know what I'm saying. Dick. That was the hey daddy. I just kept going. Because I heard, you see what I'm saying? I just kept going.
That's good.
I saw it. And I heard it, but I just kept going. That was the hey, daddy. Yeah.
You got a lot. You gotta do about 2 years. You might be able to catch up with it.
Yeah.
That
was right.
I've been doing it. Was it Miss Powell class?
Exactly, man. Before the end, man. Before the stop it, man.
Pow. Oh man. Woo! Boy, that's funny. That was funny.
All right, man. Got Bubba and the old man on here. Like, yes, sir.
Nick, you ever seen Miss Powell before?
Yeah.
Which one? I had a Miss Powell.
Oh no, man, no. No. He
was the mayor of Shorter.
No,
yeah, she was my sixth grade teacher.
No.
She was my seventh grade, sixth grade teacher as well.
No,
she was my sixth grade math teacher.
Greatest math class ever.
Well, y'all just go keep going. Jesus,
man.
You didn't learn nothing in there, Tight. You didn't learn nothing. You didn't learn nothing.
We used to crack jokes because it was a homeroom, but the way she talked about shapes and dimensions and circumferences, I learned all about that kind of stuff in her class.
Oh man, that's funny.
Hey now. Oh wait, what were we talking about?
We were talking about, man. Bubba said Nick is looking enthused, not looking too enthused.
Man, nah, I was eating that food.
He had. Come on, Nick Saban. Y'all see the interview?
No, he talking about me. He talking about me. He talking about me when he first came on. He was like, I wasn't looking to a dude, and I was eating the food. That food was too good. He just saw it on my face. It's just
no, lower your face.
You know what it was. I'm very enthused, very enthused.
But the Beasley Reese interview was pretty good. Well, he just speaking of Saban, he was okay with what he's done. He just said if he can't, he thought if he was younger, that man said if I was younger, Michigan would have scored in the fourth quarter.
Ooh.
Pretty much. That's because he said I'm at the age where I couldn't work with him enough because he had to do a lot of stuff with defense this year.
Yeah.
And he said I didn't do enough to make sure they didn't score in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
That's telling. That's man. I mean, know thyself, man. I mean, don't you want to be there? Just
I applaud him, man.
Yeah, you going over there to go skydiving next week? I think I'll go. Then you get over there and you done jumping out of the plane because
salute him for not going out like Joe Pa. Yeah. I salute him for not going out like Joe Pa and the Bear, and you know what I'm saying. You know, he didn't go out like that, man. So I salute my man. The GOAT.
He started saying stuff like, this is one of the greatest team, man. I'm just proud of how I brought him out. But I tell people, they were saying, like, how did this man, Greg Burnmouth, how did they say they're going to have a 48-hour or 72-hour turnaround and get out to so many media people? I'm like, because they've been doing this for 4 years. That man turned 67, 68. They probably was like, where's the list?
What's up? What's up?
Right. And now I'm finding out, man, old Fine Flom, he didn't look happy because this dude said, Slayball cut on there and said, well, what happened to Lane? You know, and Slayball said, hey, man, that man got fired before the next championship game. I don't want to deal with that. And then he was like, well, we all got better since then. Flying Flom was saying, we all had passed the trip. And Slimeball said he got fired before the national championship, and we had to bring Sarkisian off the bench. You think his name was Mud? Because they say he wasn't somewhere he was supposed to be. And who's still sitting there, like we just said? Nick's still sitting there like, good coach, not here.
I don't know, Tight. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if Lane turned it down or not. You see what I'm saying?
I
think they would have took Lane.
He turned down Auburn. He definitely.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
At the last minute. At the last minute, he turned down Auburn at the last minute. Once he was coming to Auburn. Lane Kiffin was coming to Auburn.
Y'all don't think they offered Lane Kiffin the job
at Alabama? No,
I don't think the man who fired him did. I mean, he's still there.
No, I don't think they did. I think this is what I think. I think Dan Lanning was their number one option.
Okay.
But when Dan Lanning came out and said, no, I'm staying at Oregon.
Then his buyout was humongous.
His buyout was like $22-23 million.
He probably didn't have a choice, man. Talking about he had to.
Yeah, it was something like that. And then I think Mike Norvell, and I think Mike Norvell was 2A. Okay. I think Kalen DeBoer was 2B. And I think they gave Sark a listen. They gave him a listen. Those are the only 4 people I believe that they actually really looked at for real.
Well,
maybe Tommy Reese, but I can't believe that one all the way through.
They said that
I don't think they probably didn't get Tommy Reese.
It was reported through some friends of mine that Landon was actually in Tuscaloosa yesterday, but his buyout was too big for what they were trying to do. They said they talked also Dabo. They say they did talk to Dabo, and they talked to
that is just
Loxley as well.
Yeah,
Mike Loxley, but and I'm okay with the pick. Like I said, I was still leaning toward that NFL guy, but I'm really okay with the pick. I had to dig deeper into DeBoer, and I can go into the history I found out on him if y'all want to hear that.
Yeah, please do, man. But I'm not gonna lie. When Mike Loxley came up, I started getting nervous, man.
Well, you're gonna really be
like
this.
I was like, no, I was like, bro, please no. You know what I'm saying? No, please.
Well, going back after I said after the national championship game, I go backwards. I told y'all he had playoff experience, but I had no idea until I looked at how deep that playoff experience was. He was a receiver at Sioux Falls, and a lot of coaches don't have playoff experience.
So we talking about DeBoer, right?
Yeah, DeBoer.
Okay, I'm just catching everybody up watching. Just some people came in. So Tyke giving us a history on the new Alabama coach hired DeBoer, and we got me and Nick being Auburn fans. We got to sit and bear this. But go ahead, Tyke.
I kind of already know what he's about to say, but
go ahead. So last year, Saban went after Ryan Grubb, his offensive coordinator. He went real hard after the Washington. So, I mean, he's been watching him for a while. And it just let me know that he did give him the thumbs up on this guy. This man was 17-2 in the playoffs at Sioux Falls, but even more important than that, he was 104-12 in his career, or he is 104-12. That's 90%, people. He's a 90% winner. Now, we saw where he just faltered and fell off the other day. Somebody made a point, and I had to go check this, and I said, man, this man, he is Kalen, coach him up, DeBoer.
Okay.
That recruiting class we had last year.
Okay. Talk to him.
95.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And right now, Washington's recruiting class is 30th or 29th in the country right now.
Yeah, 26. Right. Yeah, right in there. And like I said, the one before that was 30th. It went down when he got there. So he's coaching up that class that came in 30th. That's decent. But they weren't really his players, and they said that's his track record. When he was at he was under Tefford when he was down at Fresno State before he went out and became offensive coordinator, finally meeting Michael Penix at Indiana. And then he went to Fresno. He was 3 for 3, and then he was 9 for 3, and then he got hired by Washington.
Yep.
And then went, so his total career on the big boy level was 25-3. We watched his third loss Monday night. That's a pretty good track record.
That was just his third loss?
This is third loss. Yeah.
In FBS.
Nazareth, man. Okay, let me ask y'all this while we're there. Ty, I want you to keep going. With him being at Washington, and y'all say he had they weren't stellar recruiting classes. My question is, and this goes to Bruce Pearl when he first got to Auburn and start integrating older players with newer players. Sometimes when you don't have the best players, you get to develop those players. Right. But sometimes when you have elite athletes, you're not going to get to develop them because they're going to bolt after 3 years. So is he able to develop at Alabama in this climate? Meaning he's going to get better players that are going to jump in 3 years or jump in the portal. So
go ahead, Nick.
Go ahead.
My bad. I heard you, but I didn't hear you. Say that one more time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. His point was DeBoer is developing players, but sometimes you can afford to develop players when you have a 90th class, a 40th class, because the players have to stick around because they're not elite players.
True.
So you get a chance to develop them into grown men, and when like they get to that 4th or 5th year, man, they hard to beat.
Yeah, hard to beat.
Yeah. So when he gets to Alabama, he's not going to be afforded that much development time. Okay. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying, what do y'all think about that? You know, with the NIL, the transfer portal, and him having elite players that are going to jump in maybe 3 years. Does that nullify all that?
I don't think it does.
Okay.
Do you think so? I mean, I don't think it does. I feel as if he's as good as he's portrayed in these other classes and stuff like that, you're getting better players. You should be able to win faster. You know, with the system that you have, you should be able to. They should be able to catch on to the system that you have, and you should be able to develop those guys a little bit faster than you. It shouldn't be that much of a curve that they have to come over in order to understand what you're trying to do to win. I mean, he already afforded opportunity. You got a premier job in college football. I don't think nobody argues that. So you're naturally going to get 5-star talent off top. So if you're going to get that 5-star talent off top, if you're just giving them a little bit of coaching to go along with whatever they already have and just make them think a little bit, you should be able to. You know, honestly, I don't see too much of a drop off at Alabama between what's going on with what just left and what's coming in. To be completely honest with you, with what Kalen DeBoer can do, when it was announced, I was like, hey, you may have a bad season this coming up season, but after that, I'm pretty sure it's gonna probably be back the same thing of what we've been seeing for the past.
Man, we need to see this thing. Why is derailing to just derail?
We
don't need him to correct that thing and start driving.
I don't think he's gonna do that.
I don't either, but I'm just hoping.
I think this year you're gonna see. I think this year you're gonna see a little bit of a dip. If they make the playoffs, it'll probably be a low seed. If Alabama make the playoffs,
you mean 12 team?
I think make the 12-team playoff. It'll probably be a lower seed. But I mean, you got a lot of, but he does have a lot of guys that are jumping in the portal. Like Isaiah Bond just jumped in the portal as well. That's probably your top receiver coming back. I mean, it's. I'm interested to see what happens. That's all it is. I'm interested to see what he can do with what he coming in, and I'm pretty sure I saw 3 guys jumped in the portal from Washington. I'm interested to see if those guys end up at Alabama.
They coming.
I'm interested to see if they do. I think it was a defensive back, a wide receiver, and a quarterback. They all jumped in. So I'm interested to see.
Yeah, they coming.
I look at it on the other side of that because he can do more with less, it seems. That's a good thing. So when people do jump, maybe he got the next guy more prepared to take over. And then maybe his recruiting classes won't look so stellar. What if he comes in and instead of trying to get 6, 7 5 stars, but this is SEC, you need him. But what if he come in there and he always is at 3 5 stars, and the rest of them 4s and 3s, and he just know how to coach up. He know that he like Saban, he knows what he's looking at 40.
I'll take that.
No. But what if he comes? He's still busting people in the head. They're like, man, this dude.
I'll take that because if he's not getting all the 5 stars, we're getting them.
Give him that thing. See what you said about the perfect storm. You was the first person to tell me about that. When Nick Saban came in there, he had the one championship. When you look at LSU, it looks so wonky. His time at LSU was like, God, I can't believe they won that championship.
Up and down.
It was like. But tell Nick what you said, DC, about the perfect storm.
What's that? Well, refreshing my memory.
Well, he was saying that because you had somebody that had he had a game plan.
Oh yeah.
He had a game plan in his head.
Yeah.
And a work ethic.
Yes.
But he had also you had a talent pool that some people just attracted to.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Then on top of that, folks like PhD out here, they're crazy as hell.
But you gotta realize though, when Saban
crazy, you know what I'm saying?
But you gotta realize when Saban when he first got to LSU, I definitely remember this. I remember this when he first got to LSU. He basically told all the players at LSU, he was like, "Yeah, you too small, you're not fast enough. Yeah, this is not what we can do." Like he basically went through the whole roster and was like, "Yeah, we can't do nothing with this roster." That's literally what he said.
I'm going to give you another perfect storm, and we're not going to get bogged down on this, but another perfect storm scenario was prime time out of HBCU. That was perfect marriage. You know what I'm saying? It was a perfect
state. It still would have been the same thing.
Yeah, it was a perfect marriage. You know what I'm saying? For him, who he was, the persona to go to HBCUs. It was prime meeting a what we call a platform, and everybody is with the HBCU platform. People are going to gravitate to that cause because they want to see it excel. You know what I'm saying? So then when he came and started it, then that was a perfect storm. But Colorado, not so much because he doesn't have the recruiting there. It's not a perfect storm.
Well, let me ask you this question.
Absolutely. Saban, Alabama, yes.
If that's the case, why ain't it working with Eddie George at Tennessee State? Or
they didn't have the persona. They didn't have the star power that Prime had. My brother never probably even dreamed of going to a game, and dude, he went out there to a game with Prime them. I think it was their first game. He drove out there, man.
He got some paraphernalia.
Yeah, man. He drove out there to Jackson State. That man got Colorado stuff. It's like Prime got that star power, man. You know what I'm saying? But let me hit this, man. This is good evening, classmate. Tight that is. Okay. That's my God, man.
Be careful out there in them streets, DC.
Yeah, I see, man. Man. She happy Saban stand around, and we're gonna get to this because Bubba mentioned this on down. He's talking about, is that gonna be Bubba said the answer to this, do y'all think Nick sticking around could be a detriment if he gets too involved?
Could be
like a power struggle. And that's what she's saying. So this is an Alabama fan saying she's happy Nick staying around. You in T-Town in 2 weeks? Okay. What's going on in T-Town? You ain't got to tell us. We know you undercover. You know, you doing Secret Service stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, like I said, and everything has to be tested.
Oh, she did speak to me.
Okay. All right.
Hey, we redeeming ourselves, man. And to you, Nick. Okay.
Hey, yeah, appreciate it.
I mean, that's the only reason that the Cohiba is not on fire, because we still gotta it gotta be tested. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'll tell you, even Mike Schuler, he ain't had no 95th recruiting class. I mean, that's pretty impressive to be in. He was playing Monday night for the championship, and I still say, I'm just saying, in my eyes, hypothetically, did y'all see how Michael Penix was looking at his receivers like, who are you people? Like he didn't know that. Seriously, after every little drop, not the hard passes, but after like the simple drops, it was like, who are these people? I don't know these. Anybody know these people? I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's man. I think, man, Bubba. Oh man, I'm thinking it could be a detriment because I'm not saying I don't know for this for sure, but when Pat Dye was at Auburn all those years overseeing and was the great shadow over Jordan Hare, the optics were, man, that was part of the dysfunctionalism at all.
What is it though?
Hear what I'm saying. No, listen to the word I said. The optics. The optics were, I'm not saying it was, but the optics were that was a part of the power struggle. Pat Dye, his players, his regime, and then he just an overseer making decisions too. And like I say, this is all like optical, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily true, but that's just how it looked.
Who was the coach right after Pat Dye? Was it Terry Bowden?
No.
It wasn't Terry Bowden?
No, that was your boy, man. Wasn't that Tuberville?
No, that was Bowden.
That was Bowden. Yeah, Bowden went undefeated in like 93.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
that's
right. Pretty much. And like I said, off-field things is what messed his situation.
Sure.
It was under his control. Yeah. But I don't know, man, because I don't know. Now was he Pat Dye was still involved when the Colonial Bank situation? That still was not Pat Dye. That was just
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. The optics
make it look struggles.
Yeah. It make it look like
Junior, Franchione, and Nick Price. I don't know what happened, but I'm just saying you can't have power players. But I don't think a coach would do that because it makes it harder to sell Mercedes and Ferraris.
But think about this though. When you don't think, man, with Nick Saban being the guru he is, and how he's hands on, man. You don't think it's gonna be hard for that dude to keep his hands off when he's seeing the boy go home? You know what I'm saying? At 6 in the evening, he like, hey, bro, he hollering out the window at the car. He opened the window at the complex.
It only becomes a problem.
He opened the window.
You 85.
That ain't gonna work.
It only becomes a problem when you 85. But no, with anybody, it only becomes a problem when you're 85.
That's what I'm saying.
Like 13 years away from that.
Yeah, but when I'm saying with Saban seeing the statue. Go ahead.
I mean, he has a statue on campus.
He does.
Right.
Bear Bryant was a problem for Nick Saban without even being a lie. Because they're looking at you like, you got one. What you gonna do with that now, Nick? You're not the Bear. I mean, that's every year for like till you got around 4 or 5. He had to get about 3 championships before people said, this guy might be pretty good. You know what I mean? To a man that was dead for 30 years.
Okay, now imagine that times a dude sit right next to you. You like, bro,
that's the job. But you can't do nothing about it. That's the job.
That's true. That's his job.
Like, man.
It may drive the boy crazy. We may go through 3 or more coaches, dude.
Yeah. I think it's
driving crazy. It could.
I think it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I mean, it's a problem.
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility, but I think
it's a possibility, but I don't know.
I think it would have been more of a problem if I got my guy from Minnesota to come in.
PJ Fleck, PJ Fleck came down. PJ Fleck, them personalities, PJ Fleck and Nick, I don't know if people really know, but PJ Fleck is like him and Nick Saban would not mesh well together if they was in a room together. They kind of are intense, kind of the same way people is. Okay, it's interesting.
Or as they say, he's more personable.
Yeah,
he's good with he's open to media. Everybody said, well, when I sat down with him, we had a great time. We had a long conversation. He invited us to practice. We ended up staying the whole day. That's what all the media got. We ain't used to like coming over there, coach. You know, they planning to get ask him this, and this. And then we get past 30 minutes, we're gonna ask him this. And they be like, man, we went up in there, man, we ate tater chips, then we went to lunch, then we you know what I'm saying? It's like he was like, y'all leaving? Yeah, the plane leaving. We thought we'd be gone this morning. We rebooked around lunchtime. But they say he's very personable, even with his players. So you know, certain things may not bother him. The man was a receiver, Sioux Falls.
Man, like I said, okay, but I'm saying with Nick Saban being that dude, man, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't see that going over well, man. When, you know what I'm saying?
The biggest problem
when
with him?
Nick Saban is getting to the complex before him and he retired.
and
leaving after him and he retired.
That would be kind of funny, though. That would be kind of funny. That would be kind of hilarious.
But he's still going to work now.
Yeah. Did y'all see the video? Y'all saw the video?
Yeah.
You retired.
Here's what's going to happen. Miss Terry.
Oh, yeah,
Miss Terry what?
She gonna step in.
Yeah, she gonna step in.
Why him over honeydew stuff? Like, I see you. Let's go to breakfast today at 9:30. Huh? Well, you're retired. She gonna change his life.
She gonna say something. She gonna
say something. This is the biggest. This is the biggest threat right now for the board to me. This will take a lot of NFL. This dude win a championship. Might go to NFL. Or he might win 12 games, 11 games a season for a little while, not win the championship. And in 4 or 5 years,
that's actually pretty good. That's a pretty good take. I actually can see DeBoer moving to the NFL. I can actually see that
all the way up the thing. And the only thing, try the NFL, just like Nick when he left LSU. Try the NFL. Why not? Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. But
it's gonna be interesting, man. To see if see if they have 2 different personalities. Like, it's that's gonna be interesting to see Nick Saban just be like hands off, like, man, hey, bro, that dude, that's not gonna work. People around every corner, that's not gonna work.
No, I don't think it works like that. Man.
Like, what?
I think it's like his role. If he's in that building, I guarantee you he's not in that building without a meeting, and I don't think he's going to be there all day.
You think he keep the same office? You think?
No, they said his office cleared out.
Oh, it's already cleared out.
It's already cleared out. Yeah.
Oh man, I thought they were going. I thought they were going to plexiglass that office.
Yeah, they should have did it like in Bear Bryant office. They did that Bears office, right? Like that. They left it the way it was, right?
They may move it to the museum. I'm not sure.
Right. Yeah.
PhD may know.
Wow.
Yeah.
So his office gonna just be in the stadium.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's interesting, man. Okay, and this is my question: is he like
the complex?
Man, I thought it was too. I thought it was gonna be at the complex too.
That's unbelievable, man.
Moving his office to the stadium because his office is not in the stadium now.
No, his office at the complex. His office is at the complex.
They're moving him out of the building.
Yeah, his office is gonna be at the stadium.
Yeah, I'm telling you, his job is gonna be just like Hank Aaron was down there with the Atlanta Braves. They take him to the 755 club, and Hank would be up there just, every luncheon. Every luncheon he's telling, when the ball came at me, I just he gonna talk about this championship or how we beat your team, but now you got a company in Alabama and you need to come down here and get some of these Mercedes and these Ferraris. We'll make sure your contribution goes real far. How you like? Do you want that press box or do you want those two press boxes? They are the same.
Well, what's crazy though is is he able to be a NIL person now?
I don't see why.
Yeah, I think his corporations probably already S corp or C corp up. They probably been okay. If you okay, right now, you got a Pee Wee football team. If you got a Pee Wee football team, are you not taking money out your pocket if you got a business to promote your team? DC Wolves, toilet cleaners. You know what I'm saying?
So is Nick?
Huh? Oh man, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
Just move forward, man. Just
nobody wants to see on the toilet.
Oh man. All right, I'm good. My bad.
Yeah, man. Oh, she said, "Oh, look at my shirt." Oh, okay. That this.
He coming at you hard, man.
Golly, man.
Nice championship. That's a nice shirt.
I feel like I'll be a bullied again.
Yeah, it is kind of.
Golly, man.
What's going on down there with Caddy, man? Caddy,
no, we're not. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. Caddy is just out of here. Caddy is gone. Caddy gone.
Where's Caddy gone?
Zac gone.
We don't know. Drive the Cadillac without gassing up.
We'll find out. We'll find out where Caddy is gone, man. But Caddy, the legend.
Yeah,
he's out. Caddy the legend out of here, man. That's
why
hard for me to see. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The Caddy, the lack leaving.
I got leaving. A friend earlier, so I want to thank the entire Auburn family for the last 3 years. It's been a dream coaching at my alma mater, but I'm excited and ready for a new chapter to further my career.
Who is that?
I love Auburn with all.
What Carnell said.
This is Zach Etheridge.
Zach Etheridge. Yeah.
Zach Etheridge is going to Houston. He's going to Houston.
Yeah, so I'm saying so later for you suckers, and I see you when I see you.
That's a direct quote.
Oh no, I put that. I added the last part. The last part.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Cadillac man. You know what I'm saying? Hats off, salute, man.
Hey,
Thank you for.
There's a bunch of rumors going around about where he going.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Y'all cleaning out the old guard.
We'll have to see, man. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll have to see. I will say this. I will say this. I wish they would have done this after the bowl game, man. It's like I wish they would have left. Caddy left. Zach left. Then Nick Saban retired. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, it's just like Nick Saban retired. We was on this high, man. Like, then this come out like, man, come on, man. Can we not celebrate? Right. For like 1 week at least.
I tell you what happened because Zach and Cadillac was probably putting y'all strategy together for that bowl game.
Hey, man.
No, that's not. That's
I'm just saying.
No, that's not.
We know who was not. putting that thing.
Yeah, we know he freeze one.
We know
you one. Oh, he freeze one. But I mean, I'll be happy with Zac Caddy going. My man, we get my man in. We getting the word is we getting Wesley McGriff back.
He already back.
He's back.
Yeah, he already back.
And they announced the co-DC.
Yeah,
Charles Kelly. So he was previously before last year, he was on Alabama staff. So I'm thinking, they finna rate the Alabama staff. That's what I'm really thinking with Charles Kelly, because he was Quay Rusaw's primary recruiter too. He got him to Alabama. So he got a lot of 5 stars to Alabama and to Florida State. So I'm thinking they're gonna try to reach out and touch some of them Alabama players. You know what I'm saying?
Reach out and touch.
So let me get to these comments, man. Okay, we got Bubba on that one. Yeah. Lane seems happy at Ole Miss. Yeah, it seems like he can kind of do what he want to do, man. And then he's not playing Alabama or Georgia this year, right?
Until that lawsuit hit.
This is Ole Miss's best year.
Yeah, this is their chance.
Best year. This their chance. This is their real chance.
I can't wait to
win the SEC championship.
I can't wait to see how that lawsuit go in federal court. They try to have thrown out.
What lawsuit?
When he cussed that boy out.
When he cussed the dude out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. I remember that.
Judge said, no, player. We're going to court on this. You better settle. Get your checkbook out.
Yeah, I actually heard that one. You know what I'm saying? I actually heard that one with
Everybody
my own
heard
ears.
that one.
Yeah, man. You ain't hear that one, Nick? You didn't hear that one?
The actual audio version?
The actual audio. The boy recorded it. The boy recorded Lane Kiffin talking to him. It was rough, bro.
It was rough.
He was like, "That's Lane Kiffin talking like that."
I need to go find it. Let me see if I can go find it.
Yeah, check it out, man.
Wow, like, bro, I thought Lane was kind of.
He put a cussing on him. Is he from the South for real? Because he put
a
cussing on that dude.
Yeah,
but the problem is that dude had already talked to a psychologist who told the team mentally, "Hey, man, he ain't ready to talk to you." So they made him come talk to a person who could be perceived as his abuser. Because we're in a new day and time.
Yes.
We're in a new day and time.
Absolutely, man.
That was not smart.
That's a no-win situation right there.
He taped it because he knows you were gonna do it.
Yep, that's a no-win situation.
So when that boy going there with about 4 or 5 stories or lies, they're gonna believe a couple of them along with the truth.
And don't let nobody else go in there and corroborate what he's saying. Lord Jesus, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. And then they got the athletic department too, because the thing about the girls the girls have been given mental health breaks on the gymnastic team, the volleyball teams, and they didn't lose their scholarship.
Yeah.
And dude,
that's discrimination now. Good Lord.
Yeah, it's a racial component to it. It's just a sexual, because he's suing for sex discrimination, and he's suing the Americans with Disability Act. Yeah, you got to.
It's serious, man. This thing is.
They can brush on the road if they want to. I mean, they got the money to pay for it, because NIL probably do a little something, but it's serious. Now the governor may say, "You costing us too much money." Shoot, we got to get this money over here to Brett Favre and Southern. Anyway, but allegedly.
Yeah. Bubba says Reese was a fallback option. Landon was in Eugene tonight. People said he was in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. He was actually, or he would never came
back option. I was thinking they were gonna fire him before they named the coach. Like, we got to get him out of here. He's just too young to do it, man. You don't know what that dude may do.
And this is what I was saying. I'm with Bubba on this. This is what I'm saying. I hope he does get a few 5 stars, some 4 stars, and a bunch of 3 stars. Man, please be. Brian Harsin didn't even do that, but please be that type of dude. Like, Brian Harsin, you think you're gonna come in here in Alabama and coast, and the recruits just gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying? Because think about this. Hugh Freeze was already putting a dent. He was already hitting the gold in his chest already. You know what I'm saying? And he was the coach. So Hugh Freeze gonna do some damage, man.
What are you talking about? You talking about Ole Miss?
No. Now Hugh Freeze was putting. He putting a dent. He was hitting the gold in the chest, man.
Go in the chest. Gotcha.
I'm here.
Okay.
He taking players from the GOAT now. So man, what the boy gonna have to go?
Watch Nick's face. Watch Nick's face. He listening to that.
He listened to the audio.
Lane. he going like, is that Lane?
Yeah, that's what I was like. I'm like, dang, ain't no Lane was that guy.
Well, I think any coach can.
But yeah, I'm with my man Bubba on this right here, man. At Alabama and these SEC schools, you still have to recruit at a high level, man. Not because it's not Alabama, you won't get the players, but because you got a bunch of sharks around you. Man, you got Kirby Smart, he gonna have to recruit against. Nick Saban, man, that's amazing. Nick Saban say he'll come home, at what did he say, 2 and get back up at 6 and go back to work?
Yeah, I met people like
unhealthy. That's what that is.
It depends.
And dude say he come home at 2, go back to work at 6, and he energized.
But he napped during the day too, though.
He does. He does take like a nap during the day. He does.
Yeah.
Still though, bro.
That's important to take that nap. I'm about to re-implement mine because I'll say this. I'm telling you, every day you don't take a nap, that's every day when you're really losing money. That'll hit you like way down the road, that Nick. But get in your car at lunchtime, take a nap. Watch what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do.
I'm trying to look at 2005.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Shula was 13.
Wow.
13.
Crazy, man.
Wow.
Let me see this class. Was this the class? Yeah. No. I think they were 13. Yeah, 13.
You can't, bro. If you're in the SEC, man, you can't. When you are 13th and stuff, bro, you finna get, get waxed, man.
But you can't win.
You finna get drugged.
You can't win. You can't win 12 championships or 6 championships in 17 years in the SEC either.
No, that ain't happening no more, man. It's not happening anymore.
Till somebody do it.
It's not happening anymore. We
literally thought that this stuff that Nick was starting to do was like, well, I guess he's gonna fall off now. It's gonna be. We were really looking for after the 3rd championship. I was looking for a major investigation to pop off. Seriously. Because it says
everybody was. It was like, this is the year.
This is it. It was like, this dude keep doing this. It's going to be incredible. And then you have people that are really at the time alive and loyal to the legend of Paul Bear Bryant, and they were like, well, he's going to outshadow the bear and all this. This houndstooth I got in my house. I got a houndstooth couch for God's sakes. So, but now it's like, yeah, Bear was one of our great coaches. It's 6 of them there. But no, that dude got a couple. He ain't just like the other 4. He's not like the one. He's with the one, sort of. But throw LSU in there, he's over the one. So he is the one. But yeah, I'm looking at this thing. Said that Mike Shula was 13th twice, and that's on name alone, man. I mean,
well, you see what happened though.
But I'm saying, like, I don't think a person is actually working to know what they're doing. Like I said, how high does he need to be? Does he need to be? Obviously, we know that we can see that. What I say, 20, 95 is pretty low. I will say that, but 26 is not low enough.
Okay, Nick, what do you? Yeah, Nick, what do you say he got to maintain? What does he have to maintain recruiting?
Top 10. Top 10.
Top 10, top 15. Because like I said, it don't matter. Because half of them gonna be good anyway.
Top 15, he ain't gonna be that long.
But look,
not gonna be that long.
Half of them, no, you know who ain't gonna be that long? The top 15, the people in the class.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta be looking at everybody. You may have to change your practice to where, like, it ain't just ones and twos. You might have to be running everybody. You gonna learn this play. You're gonna go down there and you're gonna get hit by first string. I don't care if you are second string. You may have to run everybody. Yep. And I wonder, is somebody going to push to get more coaches on the field too, so they can have these more exhaustive plays being run?
Have they? No, they haven't. No, what is it? It's a number of coaches you can have on the sideline, and now they've taken it down to the number of coaches like what headsets? Isn't that like a rule now?
Right down the headsets, yeah.
The headset rule.
Kind of silly.
But yeah, I honestly, I believe top 10. He got to stay consistently top 10.
I believe that. I don't think he could come outside that top 10, dude.
I say
Saban couldn't win a championship, and he's not even getting past his top 5. He's consistently in the top 3, man. And look how hard it went, and look how long it's been since he won a chip, and he's in the top 3 every year.
And that's crazy.
let's. I mean, but a lot of that could be attributed to these recruiting agencies saying it. Like, okay, let's be honest. How many of these guys really are top, like really 5-star, 4-star players?
Because everybody don't get to shine, man.
Everybody don't really pan out for real.
Everybody don't pan out. Everybody's not singing. Yep. There are 3s who mama can't afford to send them to that 3rd or 5th camp.
Exactly.
And then they show up over here because somebody on the staff actually watched. And like, what if the boys come in and like everybody else has done, I hear, adopt Nick Saban's strategy of how to even find recruits.
Yeah.
By filtering it up. I think everybody's doing it now, but so he's seeing better people. He said, oh, I ain't know a 17-year-old could do that. Get him in here for a conversation or whatever. So it's like, I don't know. I still think that recruiting is about knowing what you need.
Exactly.
You got to know what you need. Because some people just be like, it's like, okay, Pittsburgh still is forever. Had a policy of drafting the best person available. Now, a lot of people are like, that's crazy. You can't do that year after year. They did up until 3 years ago. And it's been goofy ever since. You know, that this year they kind of got back to it, addressing for need by position. Yeah. You know, and, but for 2 years, everybody was like, who are these people? Because our draft class, if you look at ESPN, the ratings, they kept going down. It used to be B's and A's. And then it went down one day, they had a C-, and it showed because the guys got on the field and everybody said it was, you know, they didn't pan out. It's like you better off getting a great guard than you are by getting the defensive lineman that you need, but he ain't the best defensive lineman that you could get.
Exactly.
Trade for him somewhere. You gotta kind of on that. But like I said, he can't go in the 20s and 30s in the SEC.
Can't do that.
No, but I say 10, 15 is all they're saying to me because it's not perfect.
I'm with Nick. He can't go past 10, bro.
Well,
he can't go past 10, bro. Y'all gonna be mad if he go past 10.
Well, he started a good spot right now. I got him at 1 or 2 of different places, even with the losses. So
yeah, I got you. Okay, PhD said Jimmy Sexton is Saban sports agent. Yes, he got all
most powerful man in college football that people don't even know what he looked like.
Yeah, yes, man. He's in T-Town for 2 days. Yep. He's DeBoers, Kiffin, wow, Kirby, Sark, Norvell. My God, man.
Wait till you get his hand on the player.
Ooh, it's gonna be over with. I mean, when I say, hey, he already the most powerful man,
right?
Yeah, he can just moving chess pieces. Then
he got to be like coach, you know, training some people in his office to be like, hey, you know.
He got Gus that $49 million contract that Auburn paid.
Hey man, maybe we need to go be all sports agents. There's enough players to go around. I tell you that.
I still want to be a coach, man. I still want to be a coach. So just in case the school decide they want to let me go, and it's guaranteed. I still want to be a coach. That's it,
man. Bubba, if there's a drop off of 9 to 10 wins a year,
oh yeah, it's gonna be moving truck.
He's not gonna be there long, man. He's not gonna be there long.
No, okay. Let's look at this. Let's look at it.
And I'm like, but Bubba, he has the strike now. He gotta correct this thing, bro. He can't let it go off the rails a little bit, man.
Let's look at this objectively.
Okay.
Let's look at this objectively.
Okay.
The way college football is going, a 10-win team could make the playoffs.
Yes.
Sure. Absolutely.
A 9-win team.
9 is not.
Depending on the year,
a 9-win team could.
A 9-win team can make the playoffs.
Yeah, this year a 9-win team could have made the playoffs.
Depending on the year, a 9-win team could make the playoffs.
Especially if it's Alabama. If it's Alabama 9-win, yeah,
exactly.
They in.
You know, if Georgia wins 9 games, I think they do.
Yeah,
Georgia makes the playoffs in 9 games.
What's the stress point? What's the stress point? 9 or 10?
I think the stress point would probably be 9.
Yeah, that's when it's breaking. 9. Yeah, that's when it's breaking. 10 you win.
Good, but 9. Yeah. Your first year is 10.
Yeah.
And Saban's first year was what, 8 or 7?
7 and 6.
Yeah, but look now, Saban came off of it came with an empty cupboard. This dude coming in like just coming off a playoff and a number 2 recruiting class.
This is why
he's not gonna be that dude not gonna be able to come in and go less than 10 wins, man.
Nick, remember I told you Alabama fans are crazy?
Yeah.
Remember I told you that?
Yeah.
And I wish I had this drop on the next board I get.
Okay.
When that Stephen A. Smith coming there, be like, but when DC was just saying, we don't care. We don't care. We don't care if the cup is empty. You better get out there and win.
I know that, but that's my whole point. That's my whole point. It's like this dude, it's gonna really be like a we don't care, but it's like, hey man, you got all these players, number two recruiting class. You can't come in here winning no 9 games, man.
9 games meaning he lost to some combination of Auburn,
LSU, and
Georgia, or Tennessee.
Yeah,
we got
Georgia.
Yeah, they played Georgia at Alabama this year.
Bro,
that's a lot to overcome.
Yeah,
that's a lot to overcome even in the next year. Like I said, he won't get fired, but that heat gonna be like,
yeah. And see, this is the thing too. With that heat cracked this dude. He's not. He's used to carefree out in Washington. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
He could either. They say burn the president. Was it?
Go ahead. What you say?
Oh, I was saying some people, man. Everybody just don't react to pressure the same way. I just don't. And me, I'll be up there sweating. I'll be losing weight. Like you been working out, coach? Well, I've been here in the office. I ain't going out there. You know what I'm saying? If it's me, but that's me. I'm coming out of a little bit of Greenwood, Green Fort Bulldog. You know,
no, I'm in the office.
You know what I'm saying? Like, coach, I see you down a couple of pounds. What you down? I'm down 30 pounds. You working out the boys? I don't go in that gym.
I'm in office.
I don't know what to do when I'm in the hit, but I think this guy, I don't know.
Oh man, that's funny. That's funny.
Because you don't know what happened. I mean, you can come in there and if you got kids, they crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like he may have a mother-in-law or his own mother or auntie come to town and they having to call Ubers every night. Like, hey, can y'all come down and get her? God, dog, what is this? Like, why is this lady over at this? She's supposed to be on that end. That's down this end. You just she down. She know all the Sexy Red songs. I don't make no sense.
Oh man.
Man, Adrena, come get this man. Adrena,
right. She said, why she man, you know, coach
somebody call tight caregiver, man. Coach call tight caregiver and tell him to come pick him up, man.
Follow the big thing. They need the mother-in-law of Coach DeBoer. The Sexy Red up against the
tight man.
That pride statue. They had to throw
The little van that dropped tight off at the show needs to come pick him up.
Hey man, tell you, man, you don't know what people's family can do, but you know.
The little van that let her come out for recreation that dropped him off and let her be on the show every day.
You just don't know, man. Jimmy Carter's
y'all come pick him up. Y'all try to go pick him up.
Jimmy Carter's brother's alcoholic, brother. He was almost town drunk down there in Peanut, Georgia.
Oh my God, man.
Hi, I'm Billy.
Somebody help me, man. Somebody
Billy Carter.
That was the name, Billy Carter. That was the name.
Oh my God, man.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Somebody. All right, man.
Plains, Georgia. Hey, if the George Bush brother that you don't know, if you reach out and shake your hand, you better put your hand on your wallet.
Oh boy.
I ain't talking about Jeb. I'm talking about the other brother.
You talking about not Prescott Bush.
A.D. Bryant and President Bell know what they are doing, giving Saban an office not for the football program,
right?
But players and us fans. I can't, man. Players and I think, but okay, let me say this, PhD.
Where them dollars at? Where them dollars at?
Boy, I tell you, man.
This is
oh boy.
Like and subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? Please, just for me, man, for what I have to endure.
Yeah, I'm punishing this dude.
Yeah, for what I have to endure, man.
37 years.
Yeah, that's a long time, man. That's Nick, he just getting into this. Nick, you know what I'm saying? He just he knew to it.
Be glad you got out of high school before I came along. I'm saying, many didn't make it. Never would have made it. Tight around.
Oh man, that's funny.
I lost it all.
Stop, man. Stop. Man. Stop.
Now I see He wasn't there for me. Say,
stop it, man. God, leave it.
I'm a bum.
Stop, man. Come on, man. Stop.
All right, let's get better sport.
Stop, tight. Stop, man.
We gotta get better sport, man. We gotta get better sport. We gotta get better sport.
Man, this is crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Oh man, it's fun.
Okay. All right, man. What are we doing, man? We were supposed to. Okay. I think the players. Stop. I think the players.
Players matter.
Oh, okay. I think Nick Saban that wouldn't be good. Let me say this. This is my thought. That wouldn't be good for Nick Saban to be accessible to the players. That wouldn't be good. And I'm gonna say because it would cause a culture of division. It's like instead of going to their coach, you know what I'm saying? I can just go over here and talk to Nick. Just like when daddy say I can't go here, I'm gonna go talk to the parent that's gonna let me do it. Or you see what I'm saying? It's it can cause a division or divisiveness.
They gotta have that firewall anyway, right?
Yes, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Tallahassee, they're gonna have to. He couldn't. I think he's there for the NIL donors.
Sure. Yep.
For fans, like I do agree with the fans.
Yeah.
And but players, no.
I also think it's kind of like a crutch for the Alabama nation because I guess people kind of feel like it's Sutton, almost. So I guess with him still being around some kind of way, people can kind of they can just be like, oh, he's still right there. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like he left, because he literally could just leave and just go to Florida, go to Jupiter, Florida, next to Tiger Woods, and just enjoy.
Because he can keep that office. If he goes to win 11 games or 10, we say 10, then like say, who knows how often Nick Saban's in that office? For now, the people, because like I said, the guy's not from the South and all that, go through all that hullabaloo. But when they come to town, let's go out here and see the new fella. They're like, no, because Saban had that problem. Old heads want to come in and stand around the practice field, and it took a long time to get them people out of the way. Like, can you do something with them? Put them somewhere and get them off the field. So now these probably they start to get closer because we want to make success. But now he's kind of as a buffer to say, same rules, but you can come up here and I got some Little Debbie cream pies and some Coca-Colas if y'all want to hang out.
That makes sense, man. That part right there, but I think that'll definitely.
Man. It's like,
you gotta have a firewall.
And maybe man. I don't know what the office is, but maybe they can see practice from that office. I don't know.
Bro. You know he could probably see the.
Oh yeah, you know he can see. And this firewall might be a blessing for Kalen DeBoer as well. It might be a big blessing for him as well. With Saban being there,
let him get
Saban being there and taking some of the heat and kind of being a buffer between, like I said, being a buffer between the football team and the people that want to be that close. It could be a blessing for him as well. We don't know. We'll see though.
I think Shula, I tell you, like Shula didn't buck on the player under the pressure because I think he was always living on this spotlight. That doggone Francione. Every press conference, you couldn't see him as readily as you can now, but every press conference I saw with Francione, I was like, it's almost like you see his foot sliding toward the door, like he was doing, like he was kung fu theater. Like he was like he was just sliding.
The podium got close to the door every time.
Right? Yeah, it was just like he was rocking, but somehow he was rocking away from the microphone. And I just think he felt an immense pressure, and it's crazy. He went to Texas A&M where there was no pressure because nobody had no expectations. I think he did a good job coaching out there.
Sure.
Because at Alabama, it was kind of like, what? They want who we play next week? You sure that's not a mistake?
Bro, the boy about to get it, man. He's not used to this. This dude is not gonna be able to go anywhere, man.
But like,
he's not gonna be able to go anywhere.
I think he'll be able to get around. But who is you? That's why I say but who was really used to this?
Yeah, what I'm saying is, like,
NFL coaches that don't deal with this.
Yeah, exactly. College football is one thing. SEC is another thing. Alabama is like,
say it, Clint,
the next level, man, of pressure, man.
Yeah,
but this pressure, bro, gonna be at Alabama, dog. You can go to Auburn. What's breaking news? Breaking news.
This has nothing. This has nothing to do with college football, but this makes me upset. I knew this earlier. I knew this earlier.
Oh Jesus.
What, Nick? What? Nick,
and I'm upset.
You cliffhanging us, man.
Yeah, no, I'm cliffhanging. I'm
you cliffhanging us, man. We hanging. Come on, Nick.
Cliffhanging. I'm upset. I'm setting it up because I'm upset because certain stuff actually made this happen, and I believe it's a detriment to Macon County, Tuskegee, Booker T. Washington High School. But Coach O'Neal, and I'm showing it because I don't want people to say that I am announcing it before. But Coach O'Neal he's leaving Booker T. Washington High School and he's going to Tallahassee to be the new head coach at Tallahassee. Yeah, it's kind of
man. How did we all just for the listeners? We all went to Tuskegee Institute High School.
Have a good night.
Well, we went to me and Tyke went to Tuskegee, and Nick went to Booker T, which they closed Tuskegee, went to Booker T, and that's the home of Joseph Phillips. See, we linking it back to Auburn, and they made the playoffs, and probably has been as far as Tuskegee has been in football history, and then we just lose the coach to Tallahassee. That's
with players.
Lord have mercy.
Players still out there.
Yeah. Okay, PhD says she thinks the setup is great. Bubba said history is not on Bama's side. I agree, Bubba. How many coaches follow legends? It's just business as usual. You're right. I agree. PJ Fleck, roll the boat. How you take the same thing everywhere you go, and then they put paddles and stuff on? Paddles and stuff on.
It makes it simple.
Minnesota helmets and all this stuff, man. That's crazy.
I would like to see him win a couple more, but I was like, that you got to bring something with it.
Yeah. It was good at first, man, but then it just, that thing died down. You got to have some substance too. Coach Nick Saban, a legend. He retired and showed up the next day. I'm telling you that if Nick Saban going to be showing up earlier than the boy and leaving after him,
longer naps, baby. That's gonna make it hard for the boy. He gonna wake up at like 5:30, like where that boy going? Say it. Where you going? I don't know.
Yeah. PhD confirmed Saban has an office at the state. PhD has confirmed. Yeah. Man. Oh man.
Oh, they are. Does have rules and they are enforced.
Yeah, I'm upset about this. This is upsetting.
To get it to where the
schools can pay players.
Ooh, is FSU starting to do that? NCAA trying to just
I'm gonna tell you what is gonna cause schools to pay players is gonna be the senators. You know what I'm saying? Congress. That's what's gonna cause play. That's what's crazy, y'all. Huh?
If they keep poking at it,
yeah. It's like what's crazy is really, man. Congress is behind the wheel driving this, man. That's what people don't see. And it's like what's happening is people in Congress that are graduates of schools like this, man, they're tired of seeing inequity. So what they're doing is going like Tennessee. They passed a law to say, okay, our high school players can get NIL. That's coming from Congress, man. That's not coming from the NCAA or it's not coming from colleges. That's been driven by congressmen to let NIL happen in high school. So then Alabama has to pass a law. So these laws are being passed down, man. That's what people are not really realizing. And I think all it takes is one state to say, hey, in our state, Alabama and Auburn can pay players. The school can pay players. It's over. All it takes is one, and then everybody else is going to be like a domino.
I got my phone in here. I'm breaking hearts in Tuskegee right now. Tragic day.
Yeah, man.
50, 60 years to get a decent program.
Yeah.
Man.
Let me get the homeboy to come back, man.
It's not, it's more to the story behind it than what it is, man. And I'm upset. I'm upset about it because of the fact.
Caddy in the NFL.
Man, God, I'm so mad about this.
So Caddy got an NFL job. Go ahead.
I'm so upset about this, man. It just seems as if when we finally get somewhere, we finally get to a point to where we are competent. Not even more than competent. We good. And in football, we always had athletes in Macon County and Tuskegee, but when you actually have a coach that actually knows how to put that talent together and actually make it great to where they can succeed, and then people decide they want to mess it up because it ain't them. I'm just like, come on, bro. Like, let's do better, man. Let's do better.
But you're gonna have to pay the guy too. You see what I'm saying? If Tallahassee came with them bags, you don't think Tallahassee came with bags? But it's gonna be public knowledge, right? So this is something we need to watch. We need to find out.
I'm looking at Mr. Frazier's face, and I'm thinking it's not the bag.
What I'm saying is we need to find out what he was making versus what he's gonna be making at Tallahassee. That, you know what I'm saying? I'm interested to see. You know what I'm saying? What it is.
Bubba and the old man said you gotta be top 8.
Yeah, I agree. We said top 10.
You talking about the recruiting class?
Yeah, we said top 10.
I still think top 10. I think top 10 is enough.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. I'm kind of leaning with Bubba on 8, man. It's like, think about it. Nick Saban been top 3 and not being able to win. So you think, bro, he gonna go 8 and do better?
But you gotta realize though, this is the first time. This will be the first year. But he has won though. You gotta think about it though. Even when he was top 3, he has won. Each one of the classes he has brought in has at least won a national championship. This would have been the first year that he would have had a team that would have came through and not won a national championship, but then he won it last year if he was still coaching. So he was winning with the guys.
No. I'm saying what I'm saying is he's not going to be able to get to that clip that Nick Saban is at with an 8, 10, 15 class. He's not going to be able to sustain that. Go ahead.
Unless he turns out to be a better coach.
Ooh, that's it. Speaking of that, I put up a video on my channel, the Water Cooler Talk podcast.
Okay.
And I don't know if y'all watched it yet.
Okay.
Not yet. But I want y'all to go watch it though, because I thought I made a pretty compelling argument. Well, it wasn't an argument, I just threw it out there. We talk about Nick Saban as the GOAT.
Okay.
We talk about Bill Belichick as being one of the GOATs.
Okay.
But why don't people mention Pete Carroll in that conversation?
As far as being the GOAT or what though?
Coaching.
Yes.
I don't know if he's any better than Jimmy Johnson.
Right. Yeah.
But let me ask you this question. I'm gonna ask you this question. Listen to these stats. All right. So before he went to USC, he was the head coach for the Jets. He went 6-10. The 3 years he was at New England, he was 10. He won 10 games, won 9, won 8 each season. He was there. Then he went to USC in 2000, I believe, 2001, one of them. And the worst year he had was his first year. He was 6-6. From 2002 to 2008, he won 7 Pac-10 titles, won 11 plus games, And then the last year he was there, he went 9-4. Not to mention, never had a losing season in college. Then went to the Seahawks. He went 7-9, and then he went 7-9, and then 3 years straight he went 7-9, 7-10. And then every other season he won 10 plus games. Brought Seattle their first Super Bowl, won the NFC Championship twice, won the NFC West 5 times, and had 10 playoff victories. He also won 2 national championships and a Super Bowl. How is that not being in the GOAT of coaching? Saban went to the Dolphins. Now, granted, he wasn't there long. But his stint there wasn't great either. Now that could be because he didn't get Drew Brees. If he did get Drew Brees, maybe he's not at Alabama. All right. But he did it on the collegiate. Pete Carroll did it on the collegiate and the NFL level. He won on both levels. He could have won Super Bowl 49 as well. But we all know the play call. But go ahead.
He's known for allowing one of the dumbest plays ever.
I just said that. I said we go Super Bowl 49.
No. The dumbest play ever. And that UST team was dirtier than a polar bear's toenail.
Okay.
They was admittedly like dirty to the full. Yeah. Everybody else got upset with them.
Alabama's early teams before all this NIL stuff. Can we not? Come on, let's go. Trent Richardson early. Trent Richardson early.
Okay.
Julio Jones early. Come on now. Let's not act like we don't know what transpired for them guys to go to Alabama, man. Come on.
Did they buy their mama a house in LA and the man didn't live in LA? His mama got his mom and daddy jobs in
Did Alabama not
LA?
relocate a whole family from one city to a whole nother city in the city of Tuscaloosa?
Them people relocated, but see, they was talking about the Reggie Bush stuff. You got to go look at them like 30 for 30 type stuff and look at the rest of the team.
Okay, let's look at it. Okay, let's be honest about the Reggie Bush situation. Reggie Bush family was renting a house.
No. Go to Matt Leinart. His daddy was paid. Him or Carson Palmer, their daddy was paid.
Matt Leinart. It was Matt Leinart.
Yeah, everybody that stayed with Matt Leinart was staying for free, but that's an NC violation because his daddy was paying for the apartment. It's just, I'm saying it was a lot.
But moving a whole family from one city to another city. Come on now.
I mean, who moved them though? They know who did stuff in USC's standpoint. That's what I'm saying.
They know who did stuff at the University of Alabama too, but we ain't talking about that.
Oh, Alabama just didn't get caught, is what you said.
Exactly.
Michigan didn't just get caught. I'm talking about
exactly.
Michigan did get caught. They just let that slide. They did get caught. They just let it slide. Good Lord.
That's the two things though. The worst play in Super Bowl history.
Yeah. Tight. That I'm gonna be honest with you, and Nick. Hey man, I can see that's a great point. He was a great coach. I mean, that's a great.
What makes him better than Jimmy Johnson?
Nothing.
Jimmy Johnson. Okay, well,
I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, I'm getting to a point. Tight got a point because let me ask y'all this.
What other legend makes it off?
Before we talk about it, ladies and gentlemen that's watching, go to the Water Cooler Talk podcast channel. And watch the video.
Okay.
Yeah. And terrorize this man.
Okay. Right.
Boo this man.
Boo this man.
Oh, man.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Let me ask y'all this. When I say Carl Lewis, what is the first thing you think of?
Oh, here we go with this. Here we go. The national anthem.
There you go. It doesn't matter that he was a platinum R&B artist. It doesn't matter. This man was a gold medalist. It doesn't matter about none of his accomplishments.
You got a platinum album?
Yes.
Yeah, he got a platinum album.
Yeah, I know he at least he got a gold album. He at least has a gold album. So when I mention his name, all you think about is the national anthem.
When I say
that's Pete Carroll. It's like that play That play erased that play took a lot of cash.
I can't do that.
If I say R. Kelly, you say the remix to Ignition, I'm praying for your soul.
Yeah.
It's like I'm praying for your soul. I have a daughter.
Yeah, some things just affect your legacy, man. That's just honest. Some things just affect your. Think about this. When you think about Dennis Green, when you think about Dennis Green, the first thing you think is we let him off the hook. Crown him. You want to crown him. That's the first thing.
What he did.
You want to crown him in. Crown him in if you want to crown him.
They all who we thought they were.
And we let him off the hook.
I'm like, what? I'm trying. Raise your hands if you really don't know what they are who we thought they were meant. Like within 2 weeks, I had to go kind of think about it. Like, like being in the philosophy class. I was lost.
That is sometimes things do define your legacy, man, and. Jimmy Johnson really doesn't have that kind of definition like Pete Carroll. That does
because we know what's going on in Miami. We know what's going on in Miami.
Right. Right. But I'm saying it's like Pete Carroll, that was a defining moment. Like Tight said, that's arguably one of the dumbest plays called in football history, man.
We agree on this.
What about these names, DC? If I say Jackie Sherrill and Jolie Dunn, what the first thing you think?
Cheating.
They are.
I mean, we're not talking about. We're not talking about. You don't even think about subtle cheating. It was.
They are strategic defensive geniuses. Because to even win a game at Mississippi State, because Mississippi State is like having an SEC school, really just not in Cheoff, right?
Didn't they go to the SEC championship?
Man, I don't know. They didn't have championship, I think, when they was back. But they
were
like
one of the Mississippi State teams did go to the SEC championship, didn't they? Did they not? No, they didn't.
Ole Miss never did. Ole Miss never did.
No. Mississippi State. They didn't go.
Mississippi State. I believe Mississippi State did at one point in time.
And they go Clint Stern on them.
Man, every time they did it, man, it was always like.
No, that was Arkansas. I think. I don't know.
I
thought they were good under Jolie Dunham. Yeah, Jack Sheridan.
Jolie Dunham. They was like defensively. It's like, boy, you better eat your Wheaties.
Yes, sir.
Look at that game plan 15 times. It'll be hard.
Yeah.
But man, I don't. Oh, you got.
Man, I think.
Thank you, man. Thank you, PhD. Yeah, man, I appreciate that.
Nah, man, you got to put Pete Carroll that thing. He got a 137-69-1 record in the NFL, man. That's amazing. He was 97-19 at USC. That's amazing.
Talking about that play over the last year, and it's embarrassing. He said he came on team and laughed at that dude like,
he laughed in his face. Yeah, he did say that.
But he said, and then I'm hating on him because he tried to. I think he did it to keep that man from being the
That was the whole point. That was the whole reason why the play was called. He did it just so Marshawn Lynch wouldn't win the MVP.
Yeah, that was a stupid.
That was the whole point of play.
NFL, and man, that's in college, in any peewee, any league, man. That's just
hey, old boy will tell you Jesus, this is real Nick, because what's his name? Chris Webber.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
Chris Webber known.
Yep,
he known for the time. Yeah, it's just like that's unfortunate. That
I told somebody they said Chris. I don't think Chris Webber in the Hall of Fame. I said, yes, he is in an international Hall of. They're like, how you getting that man calling? He was like 19 years old.
Yeah, man, for
nervous. Or so
No, but no, seriously though, with Pete Carroll, I never thought of that.
What?
I never thought of that.
Man, what is he saying?
He said that Alabama hired this guy's a placeholder. Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh. Okay. He said they hired him too quick.
I don't know if I agree with that.
I
don't know if I can agree with that one.
We didn't have time for it. They did Shula the same way, but we knew Shula coming in had no hope.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, Bubba.
That's what I'm talking about.
PhD come through. We got to get to this 1,000, man. I'm telling y'all.
Yes.
When I get to 500, man, I'm taking live calls, and then when I get to 1,000, y'all, should I say it? I don't know if I should say that.
You gonna start doing shows with tank top on?
No, you gonna have a tank top on. So get you on a tank top.
I get the 2,500. I get 2,500. Ain't wearing nothing but this hat. Don't stop. Everybody say, bring the girl. Bring the girl. Put your hands up. Back.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, man. Where you going on,
in, y'all, though.
Hey, Phil Petway, he say this has Harsin vibes.
Ooh, that is low.
That's a strong comment. That's a strong comment.
So Harsin is 104-12.
But when Harsin came, we thought the same thing, that maybe he's a better coach. And he's going to think about this type. When Harsin came, we were saying he can do more with less. We were saying the same thing.
Harsin just didn't recruit. That's Harsin's problem.
He didn't recruit.
That's Harsin's problem. If Harsin were recruited, he would still be at Auburn right now. That's all he needed to do, recruit.
Yeah. Tight unconverted.
Championships anyway.
Harsin just had to recruit. If he would have just recruited, if he would have put any effort into it.
Yeah, man. Dude,
Harsin would have been great.
On some Auburn stuff, man, I just saw what they said. They were interviewing players, and the guys were just like, man, 5 stars. I never even talked to Harsin. They didn't talk to me. Riddick said, man, when Friesen start talking to him, he was like, oh, they like me at Auburn. It's like, bro, they weren't even like talking to these guys, man. How hard is it to pick up the phone and call a 5-star and like, hey, man, I'm this coach, and how are you doing? Dude was like, they didn't even talk to him, man.
I'm gonna make Phil Petway's day. Can y'all see that?
Yo. Phil didn't know you graduated from Auburn. He didn't know that. Phil ain't know that.
Phil is not that bad, man. It's not that bad, Phil. This dude graduated from Auburn, man.
Grad school, man.
Dude graduated from Auburn, man. That is.
Let me put that back in the corner, man. Facing the wall where it's supposed to go.
That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. This dude went to Auburn. He's an Alabama fan, man.
Yep. I got to see it up close. No, thank you.
Yeah. You better ask Mike Shula and Bill Curry. Drop that iron bowl for more than 4 times. Yeah, we'll holler at you. Yeah,
3
3.
for Bill Curry, and Shoes didn't get 4. It's like, but Bill Curry dropped 3 in a row, won 10 games one year, 9 another. And they still said, "We holla at you, player."
Yes, sir.
Again. Got to support my high school classmate.
Yeah,
he's a fan of the other schools in the state.
Yeah, thank you. You all right, PhD? You all right? You're all right.
But no, man, we're looking forward to big things. I've never seen anybody with this kind of background taking over anybody's team. Not that I can remember. I mean, it's something about winning those championships, man, at a lower level. At least it should get you out of the SEC West.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, Bubba, it just go off the rails. What's crazy when it come on, I just got a feeling I could tell when it's about to go, man.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, some folks everybody got someone in their family they do not want around. We don't know who this man DeBoer is bringing. We don't know who DeBoer bringing down there.
PhD. He ain't got no Auburn, man.
And you do know, like when you get to a certain point, certain people just following you around anyway. It's like, you know, sometimes you got people that follow you. You a multi-millionaire, and they know you won't let them starve.
Yeah,
follow you around anyway. Some folks, you know, but no, I think it's I'm glad it's over quick. Because the recruiting it was about to fall apart. So,
man. Phil in here agreeing with me, man. Y'all know I like when people agree with me. You know what I'm saying? Phil, you the man. I don't have to put you at the top of the list. You and PhD, man. PhD sending out the link, man. Golly, man.
Yeah, you know, all kind of people.
Yeah,
but
love it. Conversations I had already been on with the players. There's a team meeting at 9. Okay, PhD is Saban at this meeting.
That's funny. If Saban at the meeting, Saban, look, listen. If Saban at the meeting, why you retired, dog? Why you retired?
No, you know he back there doing. He over in the back. He on the back there. He back in the corner eating an apple, all loud. Like,
yeah, man. Yeah, and that's what we were talking about, Travell. That I was about to be very critical of this, but Tyke brought up the fact that Pat and I did it too. So,
well, I don't think it bothered. You know, that's one thing about the board being in a small level and just being on the big time for a short number of. You just don't know something off the field, like with the Bowden situation. You don't know what kind of demons folks bringing with them. That's why, and I don't know. Unlike an NFL team would know, they know draft picks and who in their family can't come around and all that kind of stuff. Who is this? Being from elected and graduated from, was it
ECHS? I hope he's not a good coach. Who are we talking about?
Man, stop. Man. He talking about Coach O'Neal, man. Nah, don't do that, bro. Coach O'Neal is a great coach, man. He a great coach, man. Galaxy 74, he a great coach. He a great coach.
Elected.
He a great coach. A lot of people in Tuskegee right now are upset that this man is not.
Okay, so bro, I gotta hear it because we just talk. They just on them. I'm just on the BTW. Oh no, although I went to TIHS, he was lost for BTW. We was talking about BTW high school we went to. Well, Nick went to. We went to TIHS and they consolidated. And they just lost the high school coach.
Nick,
Tallahassee, that is. Okay.
You ever read TIHS backwards?
Oh my God!
Yeah, I did. I did. I get it. I get it.
It's kind of depressing going into the auditorium every day and looking up there, be like,
it's backwards.
Nick O'Neal is from Reeltown. His dad ain't gonna.
Oh wow! Yeah, okay. His dad, Coach O'Neal, the legendary coach, Jackie O'Neal at Reeltown, won two state championships.
Okay. Wow. So
breaking news.
Is that true? You sure the NCAA is voting on schools to pay players now?
The NCAA? What? They trying to flex their little weak muscles for real.
In the Beasley Reese interview, Coach Saban said something about he said he wanted to see a day when they get to the point where all the schools that's participating on the FBS level are paying the same thing. Now, if all the schools were to pay into a joint collective,
yes,
for players only,
yes,
then they may be able to offer the same things.
Just go to revenue sharing. Why?
No, but they like,
but
okay,
see, the SEC is good, and the Big Ten is just really gonna eat then if you go to revenue sharing.
Right.
That's fine. That's fine.
But other conferences not gonna like that. They're not gonna want to vote. The ACC is not gonna vote for that.
Then what if you get to a point
they need to tell their commission, they need to tell their commissioner of their conference, look, you need to go negotiate us a better contract deal. Then
I'll tell you what's scary as far as freakish collaborations is the state of Florida be like, you know what, let's just do our own thing.
Yeah. Ooh, that'll be scary.
Pay them, but we gonna
that'll be scary.
Let's Florida State, Florida, Miami, get on this truck, and we're gonna be the Florida conference.
But see what's gonna happen on that, then Alabama and Auburn just gonna jump on. They're gonna be like, we doing it too.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? It ain't that won't last but one day.
Do you have the alumni numbers of all them schools down there? Because yes, South could come on and Troy, but you know what I'm saying? Think about, you know, just Florida, the size of USF and Central Florida and Florida State and Florida, and then you added FSU, FIU, FAU. FAMU, just add them all together. We the Florida conference. We're gonna put our money in a pile. Play each other, then we're gonna play 6 suckers outside the state.
That'll be rough, man. That'll be rough, man.
Because that's the only way you can counteract the Big Ten, like, you know, dollar for dollar.
Hey, Bubba agree with you, Nick. Bubba agree with you.
Tell him, man. Pete needs to be in that conversation, man.
Travell says he doesn't have enough championships.
Oh, his wins got vacated.
They sure did. His
wins got vacated.
They sure did.
We don't care. It's fine.
He said Saban was in a possible position at Miami.
He makes people cry too. Yeah.
He said Saban never got caught. That's what we're saying. Yeah.
Hey, I took my lumps on the Antonio Langham. But I'm saying, but since 2008, we've been
Phil Petway say a whole family from Hawaii.
Family from Hawaii, a whole family from another state close to Alabama too.
Where they live at now? Where they live at now?
I don't know where they live at, but I know they used
Miami,
to live
right?
I know they used to live in a city that start with a P.
Travell say he a great coach, but not a GOAT. Back to that again. What is great and what is not, man?
That's why I said Jimmy Johnson, man. Jim Johnson did. Sure. I know that, man. Luther Campbell done told all kinds of stories about what they did down there.
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson won multiple Super Bowls too, though. You see what I'm saying?
He won multiple 2-2, right? 2-2.
He won multiple Super Bowls. Yeah,
he won 2 Super Bowls, I believe.
Yeah,
Super Bowls and gave one
championships, 2 championships, 2 Super Bowls.
Hey, don't be hating. Hey, I'm gonna get on here and eat me some dang. Everybody, like, go for it, Big Daddy. I know.
Talking about tight. When he know you with Auburn.
Huh?
He know you with Auburn.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know things.
Be at the mean, okay.
Man, y'all believe that Saban gonna just blend in the back. He gonna
be on Zoom. Gonna be on Zoom.
He gonna be on Zoom. He gonna zoom into the meet. He gonna zoom
time the boy start talking. Saban going, no.
He said, "There's certain things we want to do on this team."
Yeah. No. As soon as he start talking, man.
Man.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna get mine.
Oh man. Oh my man. Oh my.
He's playing this video on. Baker's playing.
Talking about Charlie Baker.
Oh, he said he sent you a text, DC.
Okay. Talking about Charlie Baker's playing again. I guess his plan. I guess they voting on his plan.
He better put a pin in the thing. Who is Charlie Baker? Is he with the NCAA or is
he the new president of the NCAA?
Oh, he's the non-president. He's a CEO of some or former CEO.
No, he was the governor of Massachusetts.
Oh, we don't trust him.
Where did he go to school? That is a good question.
Charlie
too.
Baker?
Yeah, that is a good question.
I think he went to school. I think he went to Ivy Leagues. Let me check. I'll take it though.
So he may be, if that's what's going on, he may be trying to get ahead of it so if he enacted, then they can just institute the rules if they pass it. You know what I'm saying? Versus letting the congressman have control, he can go ahead and institute it and then have the rules in place too.
Well, he tried. Yeah, he went to Harvard. He went to the Ivy Leagues. He went to Harvard.
I'm gonna put this under the Pandora's box.
What he's trying to do is he's trying to restore the relationship with Greg Sankey. If he can get in Greg Sankey good graces,
yeah,
he'll be straight. That's stuff like that.
A whole insider.
TMZ up in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that man whole film walk out. Okay, here's your here's February.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Here's that's March.
Yeah. Yeah.
So NCAA takes steps.
If you make it to April.
If new tier, it says NCAA takes steps towards determining if new tier of Division I where athletes can be paid is possible.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're talking about separating the what's you call the mid majors from the what we said we're gonna do forceful 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's saying basically he wants the association, the NCAA. He wants them to create a new tier of Division I sports for highly resourced schools. That would require them to offer at least half their athletes a payment of at least $30,000 per year through a trust fund. That's what?
After the fact.
No, the first year president. No, come on, bro. That's not gonna work.
See, we just start right there. No, that ain't.
No, because it's like it's just like give it to my buddies on Wall Street, and you'll be good.
Yeah,
no, that ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work.
And another thing, I'm telling y'all, that's what I'm telling y'all. This 12-team playoff, when it's announced, there's gonna be a lawsuit the next day by the mother 5 conferences because of that mess right there.
Yeah, you can't know, man.
Many of those teams, because they are going out making the money, paying Alabama every once in a while, doing this. A lot of the teams that's in those other conferences, they can't afford to do no D1 program. They get cut out. They're gonna be no bowl appearance that matters.
See, this is what. All right, so this is what it says. NCAA is trying to get more involved. It said the council approved a package of new NIL aims at creating some transparency for athletes and schools. The NCAA's plan is to encourage athletes to report their NIL deals in an effort to build a database that can be used to inform decisions. The NCAA also wants to have a registry of agents and companies that work with athletes and have some standardized components of an NIL contract. See, this is what they should have been doing before.
They
too late.
But see, they let it go in court, if you remember. In Supreme Court, let it go. It's like, stop it.
Yeah, bro, it ain't gonna work, man. That's not gonna work. And I think in any capacity you try to put a cap on this thing, it's not gonna work, man. Because it's already out the bag, man. You're not gonna go from cats get $1 million 1-year deals, and then you just gonna put it in a box and then restrict their income. It's not gonna work. Yeah, that's not gonna work, man.
22, run the stadium.
Yeah,
call my agent.
Yeah, yep. I don't run stadiums. It's in my contract.
I only run on flat surfaces.
It's my contract, man. Yeah, that ain't.
I only run on flat surfaces, less than a quarter of a mile for less than 25 seconds.
Yes, sir. Check the contract.
Check the contract.
Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, these dudes be like,
right here.
Where's page 3? Right there.
For real, man.
Page 3,
for
right
real.
there. Read it.
Yeah, I'm with you, Bubba. Bubba say Alabama gonna get whooped by UGA next year.
Gonna be riots.
Yeah,
I see it. I see it happening too.
Man, don't let Georgia beat them dudes in Tuscaloosa, and then Auburn come through and beat them too.
Oh boy, that's a horrible day. I hope that make y'all sleep better at night, though.
Oh man,
yeah, man,
that's funny.
See, Saban was over the gymnastics thing, man.
He had the Coliseum somewhere. Okay.
Over there looking at he over there bullying the gymnastics coach. Like, how many national championships you got? 4?
No, man, what's crazy, man? We went on when we was taking my daughter to college, we went on a visit to Alabama. And when they say like
wait a minute. just past that, like, you know.
Yeah, vibes, man. Vibes of colleges are real. You know, when players say I went here and I felt this way, and it's real, man. When we went to Auburn, of course, it was like the whole visit was family based, and they had that whole culture of family. Oh, we love you. Hey, how you doing? And hug you. Man, we went to Alabama. Honestly, it was just like all about business, man. Seriously, man. We went to football complex when we did the tour, and then we went to her major, and man, the kids started talking, and man, the kids were like, yeah, you know, I'm just a sophomore and I've done an intern with Disney and I've done this and I have this one. I'm like, man, I'm doing nothing with my life. These kids are like the kids are making me feel like I've done nothing. No, I'm serious. It was just all about achievement and being great. That was just the culture. You know what I'm saying? It was, it was the whole culture was just being great, man.
That's the speech I gave at Tuskegee. Before I left Tuskegee, I already worked for IBM and Honeywell. I'm telling you, I was head of the IP. So that's I was in a business school, but you know, we were standing in business a long time ago.
Yeah, that's a real thing, man. That's a real thing, dude.
That's about the standard at Alabama.
Yeah, you heard it from the king first. King first, man.
But yeah, man. Check out the hey, man.
Was this year successful in your eyesight?
Picked up a conference championship. I'll take it.
I think any year you make the playoffs. That's successful because for one, that's another recruiting tool for your school.
Right.
That's publicity for your school.
Right.
And the simple fact of the matter is, you are being talked about when other schools are at home not doing anything. It's just more publicity.
And I don't think, I mean, the way the team started out, it was already like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? So to get back to that point where Georgia possibly should have been there, but still to get back to that point, they overachieved to me, to be honest. I mean, they
did.
Overachieved. I mean, that's why he said it was his most successful coaching job, and he still is up for several coaches of the year. Hey, you made him look good chewing, man.
You said over under 1.5. I'm gonna go under 1.5.
That's not how it's gonna happen, though. That's not how it's gonna happen.
How's it gonna happen, type?
He go like, you know, let's see, he comes down for again. He come down and he just dropped one to like Mississippi State. He ain't gonna talk about the football team. He gonna be like, hey, you know, gonna be at the faculty meeting, like, hey, we got people over here, they park their cars. You need to get in the middle of the lane. Sir, that's what we do here at Alabama.
He gonna start with the parking.
He gonna talk about everything but football. And you know, we go to the cafeteria, we're not trying to harass the staff into giving us extras. Huh? Everybody gotta eat, man. What's wrong with it?
He gonna start with the parking?
Yeah, he gonna talk to the HOA too. Tell me he need to cut his edges.
Ooh, boy, Nick gonna be on him like that.
6 inches on he got 6-inch grass. Hey, bro,
we put armor all on our tires around here, man. Don't wash that car and don't put no armor all on the tires, man.
How dare you drive a Volvo this close to the Mercedes plant? Are you what? He gonna say nothing until that first big loss. He'll be like, that's when it's gonna start. He gonna say nothing. They probably gonna make him sign a contract. You can't say nothing about football till after the season. Okay. Cool.
Hey, Bubba say he need an emotional speech from you, man, and remember Sir Coach Saban, man.
Remembers? They like the man dead. I want to golly.
Oh man.
Man.
Hey, they was acting like Saban was dead, man. They were singing Amazing Grace around the statue, man. Come on, tight.
They put a get well soon balloon around the around the hands.
It, man. Stop.
No, for real. They put a get well soon.
Are you serious?
I wish they had a bunch of oatmeal cream pies all over that place. They was everywhere, stacked up. When I just rolled, like, grass.
Yeah, he gonna be on him. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm looking for out of all this. I'm looking for how long can Saban just not say anything, man. And because it's like people gonna be referencing. Well, I'm gonna ask Coach what he think. Some of the boosters. Let's ask Saban, huh?
Somebody's trying to get
some of the boosters. Some of the boosters, man.
Well, yeah, they're gonna do. But I think he's gonna definitely keep the boosters off of the coaches. They stopped that a long time ago. Some boosters they break through. You know what I'm saying? You have your little phone.
Yeah, man, this is crazy, man.
Coach of random students on campus, man.
The Penn Hill football games.
He gonna be over at the flag football games, man.
Yeah. Intramural football, baby. Intramural footballs, man.
Tall Sigma.
You gotta run the Apex, man. The Apex. Apex. What you talking about, man?
Tall Sigma. That quarterback. Bring him to the side. Bring him to the side. Especially the girl football games. I'm like,
oh my god, man. Oh man. Tight, did you stop by and take some little Debbie's, man?
I ain't doing all that, man. Especially you got Amazon. You can do the Amazon.
Oh man.
Tight, you send us some little Debbie's by Amazon.
Just send by Amazon. It's better to do it that way. You're getting a better price. Come on, you gotta think.
Oh my god.
They're not gonna be fresh though.
What?
I know they got a shelf life.
Man, what you talking
they got a shelf life of like 10 years. So
oh
they got a shelf life of a nuclear apocalypse.
They survive a nuclear apocalypse.
If you want to survive a nuclear apocalypse, crawl into bags.
Oh my god, man. Hey, y'all been off the stage.
You survive.
I gotta get away from y'all, man.
Oh my, this y'all better say, yeah, man. We go, bro. We finna wrap this up, man. Let me.
Yeah.
What is that?
The Cohibas, man.
What is that, man?
I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you.
Tight, what is that?
Dealing with
I'm scared to ask, man. What is that?
Straight from Mexico.
Cigars. I had. Why didn't I think of that? Straight
from Mexico, baby.
Yeah. Okay, are they top notch, top shelf? What 1 to 10? What they are? 1 being bad and 10 being great. Where would you put them as far as cigars? 1 to 10.
13.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
These were brought from Mexico.
We ain't gonna ask how, but
they're made.
I wouldn't even go expound on that. I'm gonna be like, okay.
Yeah. We were just like, okay.
Cohiba is a Cuban company. That
that's even worse, Tight, because we ain't even supposed to be doing business with Cuba.
Yeah, but they have a company in Mexico that they're allowed to sell down there. You can bring them back.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't know. I don't think they're rolled in Cuba. But
did I know? Like, if you take a flight and you got to go over Cuba, like if you take it from America, they actually do like a 90-degree turn, so you know they never fly over Cuba.
Didn't know that.
Wow, I'm not taking that flight.
Any flights to Cuba. Well, I don't know if it's like that now, but I know back then
it's probably a threat that you can probably get fired upon or something like that. So
I think it is.
Wow, people go there all the time. They go to the other country and then go across or something. I don't know how they do it. But yeah. So hopefully in like 10 months from now, we would light one of these suckers up. Gotta put them back.
I don't think so. I think y'all should get ready for a 9-win season in Alabama.
Dang, to get ready for a 9-win season.
9-win season. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work, man.
I think this is the year that Ole Miss surprises a lot of people.
So obviously you think Ole Miss gonna get in the playoffs. So I think Ole Miss getting how far you think they gonna win SEC championship?
I think Ole Miss. This is Ole Miss's best chance to win the SEC championship.
I agree.
The way they schedule set up. Oh my god.
So you heard about him getting another coach before next season?
Nah, I think
Fourth and Kiffin might stop all that though.
I think Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss is primed.
I think so. I agree with you, man. I gotta go
for real.
Yeah, I gotta go with you. This is the year, man.
Dark coming back.
Dark coming back, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So only piece they're missing is Judkins leaving, but the 24 was serviceable, man. That guy was nice. Whatever his name is. Man, they hitting that portal hard, bro. They hitting that portal hard. They getting some.
No, I said Ole Miss. I ain't saying nothing about Deion Sanders.
No, I'm talking about Ole Miss, man.
This man, the shots that be going to Dion, man. It be so funny.
Dion be catching strays. Dion catch strays every day, man.
Catch strays every episode.
Have they got a defensive coordinator?
Okay, so this is what's happening in Colorado.
Okay, come with it, Nick.
So apparently, Mike Zimmer may be the OC or the DC. I don't know which one he.
Okay.
NFL coach.
Yeah, he getting NFL coaches to come be the coordinators.
Okay.
Because Warren Sapp has already been confirmed to be the new D-line coach.
Yes.
Do you know him to coach anybody?
No, we have not.
No.
He's just a Hall of Famer. He's just one of the greatest 3-technique defensive tackles that ever played the game.
And Magic Johnson is one of the greatest point guards ever played the game.
Yeah.
Coach,
I know exactly where you're coming from, Ty.
Yeah.
I know exactly where you're coming from.
And
And
the freeze fires, yes, Phil, the freeze fires. And he said, have we talked about Caddy and Zac? Yeah, we talked. We talked about Caddy and Zac, man. Caddy
in the NFL, arms in the NFL.
Yeah, wish them a farewell, man. And I think I don't, from a recruiting standpoint, I don't think we're gonna miss them, man. Be honest with you.
Oh, wow.
That's a huge statement. That's a big statement.
I'm offended.
That's a big statement right there.
Okay.
And you don't need to catch.
Charles Kelly is replacing Zac. Hey. Go look at Charles Kelly recruitment list and tell me Zac ain't, as far as the player that Charles Kelly has secured. It ain't even close, man. It's not close.
You go.
That's a big statement.
It's not close.
That's a lie. That's not a lie.
It's not close.
Americans and
go look at Charles Kelly's recruiting, dog. Go look at his recruiting and get back with me.
Quay Russo, but they ain't ain't played yet.
But I'm saying go look at Charles Kelly's recruiting. Just give me the 5 stars this dude done secured. And get back with me, man. Zac,
I'm looking it up right now while we talk.
Go to 247 and call him out to me.
I'm looking him up right now.
Click on Charles Kelly and tell me the recruits. Just go down the list and just hit me with the recruits.
You dissing on the Caddy.
No, I'm dissing on the Caddy, man. What I'm saying is, I think the guy Ole Miss is a great recruiter too. If they get
here we go. These are Charles Kelly's top all-time recruits.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. You got Caleb Downs,
5-star.
Levante Taylor,
5-star.
Josh Sweat,
5-star.
Cormani McClain.
Ain't he a 5-star too?
Yeah, he a 5-star.
Okay.
Tavares
Let me know when the 5-star is. He a 5-star?
Yeah, he a 5-star.
Okay, let me know when the 5-star.
Will Anderson,
5-star.
James Smith,
5-star.
5-star. Quay Russo,
5-star. But that dude is a come on.
Elijah Pickett.
So wait a minute. This is when he was recruiting at
Alabama and Florida State.
Yeah, man, how many of those dudes you remember?
It doesn't matter, man. What I'm saying is okay, listen. We can sit and say that about a lot of Alabama players too that have been recruited and left. Georgia players. We all know that the recruiting services is not the end all be all. We all agree with that. That a 5-star, that's not the end all be all. But what I'm saying is, just by the recruiting services, he is an elite recruiter. He was the 2023 recruiter of the year last year.
No, I'm not saying he's not an elite recruiter.
Zac Etheridge, I think, is like 31 in the SEC or 69 overall. You feel what I'm saying? As in recruiting, his recruiting ranking. Yeah, he's number
31st amongst 14 teams.
Because you gotta think about think about how many recruiters.
Hey,
look it up. No, that's listen. Look, follow this, man. 31 in the S. Listen,
I think he behind Cecil.
No. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. 31. This is what somebody said. 31. Number 31 in the SEC is good for number 1 in the Big 12.
Oh man, I'm confused.
Think about this, bro. Think about it. You gotta go past. You gotta go past everybody on Georgia staff, everybody on Alabama staff. You see what I'm saying? Right there, you got.
Okay,
let's think about it. You got all those recruiting.
I didn't know
Think about it. You got 10 coaches. Yeah, you got 11 coaches on Georgia staff. You got 11. You got 11 on Georgia, 11 on Alabama. That's 22 right there. So you got to think 31 is good.
So wait. So are you
telling me that's good?
Are you telling me every single coach on Georgia staff is an elite recruiter? Is what you're telling me?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just putting it into perspective that 31 in the SEC is not bad. It's good.
No, I get what you're saying.
I'm just putting it in
perspective. But who's the running back coach for Georgia? Would you take
Dale McGee? And he's an elite recruiter.
You're right. That was a messed up. That was a messed up one.
Yeah, you going?
I meant to say Alabama.
Who's running back coach for Alabama? Recruiter.
What?
Yes, Mike Bobo is an elite recruiter. Dale McGee is an elite recruiter. Will Muschamp is an elite recruiter.
I'm lost. They rank all the recruiters in the SEC.
Yes.
This is my first time
they rank them overall in college football. They have a ranking.
I've told you a long time ago. You need to leave rankings alone. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you facts. I'm just giving you facts to back up what I'm saying. Is that Charles Kelly? It's not going to be a drop off from Charles Kelly with Zach. It's not going to be a drop off as far as recruiting. According to the rankings,
it's a step up. Yeah, and that's all we can go off. Yeah, that's all we can go off. You know what I'm saying?
I've learned not to put too much stock in rankings.
Man, it counts though, man. Because you gotta, man, come on, don't act like it don't matter because the top 10
is kind of
tight. Okay, but
if rankings matter, Georgia would be in the 14 playoff.
And
but they are consistently there though. So hold up, man. Everybody in the top 5 in ranking are consistently competing for the 14 playoff. It matters.
Yeah, I mean, that's
it
true.
Matters,
Everybody
man.
at the beginning of the year too. But Oregon should have been playing Monday night.
Right, but okay, but what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that the rankings is the end all be all. I'm not saying it's the end all be all. All I'm saying is it does matter and it is relevant, and they are hitting some because
you said 3 things, so that's the end all to be all.
Yeah, they're not the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? But it does matter and it is relevant because those teams that are consistently in the top 5, man, they are winning.
Where do you find this rank? Where do you find this rank?
Man, go look on 247 Sports, man.
247 making it.
Go look on 247. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. Let me catch up, man.
You got it.
Yeah, go ahead, Tyke. Go ahead.
No, I said you got to count.
Said another fun. Yeah, it's off the chains.
It's always fun when we get on here. Always fun.
Yeah, we talked about Caddy. Yeah, we just hit that. That's how we got where we are. Who took us back? Phil Petway Phil just drove the show off the road, man. With that, he took us back.
Best part is which party? You talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, he talking about Zac and Carnell.
Zac and Carnell.
Yeah, I agree because I agree because Caddy want to be OC. He want to be OC. He want to call plays.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's not gonna happen at Auburn.
Look what Bubba says. Josh Sweat has been an all-pro. Kelly has developed more NFL DBs and is a clear upgrade. That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, I'm not just pulling that out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I think Kelly is an upgrade as far as recruiting from Zac.
See, this goes
now.
Back,
I think that dude, the running backs coach from Ole Miss, I'm not gonna say he's better. I think Cadillac is better because he has the Auburn cachet. This dude is just coming from Ole Miss, but he's still he's a top-notch recruiter too. You know what I'm saying?
This comes back to that debate that we had before. You know, especially when it comes to Alabama, like the system that Saban had, like, is it more the system or is it more the player? And I just always thought that it was more of the system that aided the player than the player aiding the system.
Sure. Yeah. It says a couple of them names 14, right. That's a pretty good percentage. Yeah. Say what now?
14. So it's 14 teams, or about to be 16, I guess. Times 11 recruiters per team, and they come up with a rank.
Yes. Yeah. Each coach has a recruiting ranking.
And they're ranked by the way the players come out or how they.
Yeah, they're ranked by that percentage. You know what I'm saying? They're ranked by that percentage grade.
Each player.
Yeah, that who's the lead recruiter. Yeah, who's the lead recruiter. You know who was involved. Yeah. So you know who's that players elite recruiter. They keep up with all that, man.
I'm wondering though. I am wondering, like, okay, Saban's in the office. He has these this corporation that he owns, I guess. And is he going to be allowed to meet or even visit a couple of recruits?
Ooh, man.
Or is that even going to be allowed?
Yeah. So I don't know what he would be considered. I'm sure they're going to work that out well.
Transfer people and not talk to recruits out of high school.
That's something else too. For him to be able to just get on the phone and call transfer players.
The best of the best.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, it could work, but this thing could backfire. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Why don't y'all go ahead and post that with guys out there, post that phone number for Joseph Phillips. I mean, get this.
He said crime dog back. Yes, the dog is back.
Anybody got that number?
Elite recruiter. He back. So Georgia has 11 violations this year. Get NCAA violations for that boy who got killed in the car.
What does that have to do with the football team? Oh, because it was a team.
No, it was the hostesses. Yeah, it was a staffer, and that they are alleging that some of the people knew that they were drinking and stuff. They got like text messages and stuff.
NCAA trying to do a little something. I don't do this NCAA.
Yeah, it is. Thank you, Bubba, man. Bubba is like
that rare. Let's go back and look at TCU. Let's go look. Let's go look at Cincinnati. I mean, you can call it
rare, though, man. It is rare, man.
Let's keep going. I mean, who else did we beat up on?
Oh God.
Travail.
Thank you, Travail. Thank you, Travail.
I mean, but there are so many teams, like in the Pac-10 when they were ignoring the Pac-12.
Yeah,
a lot of them teams had recruits on them too. But then they bring in the mess with the Cincinnatis and the TCUs of the world. How did they ignore? They were saying that the 2 losses in the Pac-12 just kept you out of everything. Meanwhile, we're gonna bring you Cincinnati in here because they undefeated, just get stomped on. But I'm thinking to myself, like, isn't it harder to play in the Pac-12 than whatever conference that Cincinnati was in?
Sure, absolutely. But that thing was that was a money thing, man. It was just like, okay, we're gonna let y'all in and give y'all this check, let y'all in, man, so y'all can stop complaining and so y'all won't sue us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You can say that.
Allegedly, yeah.
But I'm saying though is like they still were undefeated. That's why I mean that the 14 never worked for me from the beginning. I thought it should have been 8, but I'm on this 16 now. Okay.
Yeah, it definitely should be 16 teams.
And y'all don't win with the 16 already. We ain't even got the 12 yet.
Definitely should be 16.
Hey man.
The plane about to land.
Yeah, we gotta get tight off here, man. Let me hit these and get tight off here, man. Here's the point. Who's the last team to win it all without being a top 13? That makes sense. Thank you, Bubba.
But in which year though?
Because man, in the 14 playoff.
He said top 13 because Shula, 2 of them class C left that was 13. Probably been Auburn.
Yeah. It said Travail said you can't offer NIL deals until a player is on a roster. Is that that is an NCAA rule? Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, he's right.
How you found out you came from California to make $6 million in Tennessee?
Yeah, you can't. What they saying is you can't use inducements to get them to sign, and you can't offer the deal until they have signed. But
that's an inducement, though,
right? But what they no. But what they're doing is what they do. This is what they do because he's right. He's right. What they're doing is they'll bring the player in, and then another player talks about what he's getting in NIL. So that's how I'm gonna
tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now what he just said. I'm gonna tell you right now what he just said about that you can't offer. That may be a rule, but what's happening is a lie. And I will tell y'all, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it on live, but that's not. It might be true, but
yeah.
Tennessee hasn't been violating that.
Yeah,
there may be a rule, but
it came from California.
We know they're not abiding by the rule, but it is. But I'm just stating that it's a rule. But you're correct. We know, people tampering, man. All right, man. We're gonna hit these 2 and get out here so Tight can go. You heard it from the king first. Yeah, King, that's right.
I gotta go paint my chest.
New coaches here, so we finna get tight out here. Tight.
Woo! Man, it ain't gonna be a press conference till Monday.
Tight.
So
where can they find you, Tight? Where can they find you, man? We finna get you out
there
to see your new coach. You know
Tight Sports, we're gonna be doing it big and different in the 2-4. You know what I'm saying? Come check us out and give you more.
Okay, that's what's up. What about Nick? Come on, talk to me.
Water Cooler Talk Podcast, man. Please go subscribe to the Water Cooler Talk Podcast on
y'all
YouTube.
Go subscribe. Yeah,
man, we appreciate y'all so much, man. Thank y'all so much for all the support. Go subscribe right now, man. Thank y'all.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. This is the last one. His dang, Bubba, close it out. Close it out, Bubba. Close it out.
War Eagle, Bubba. War Eagle, Bubba.
Close that thing out like a real Auburn man, Bubba. See y'all guys.
War Eagle, Bubba.
Yeah, y'all man at Auburn Addicts. Put the underscore in there, man. Y'all holler at me, man. Put me in the rotation, man. Let's put this thing over 500 so we can get these live call-ins. This be off the chain. Tell your friends, tell your grandmama, tell your dog to subscribe, man. Put the alerts on, man. Where my man Felix at, man? Where's Felix?
Yeah, where is Felix?
Man, Felix usually come in and
come on, man.
Felix chime in and be like, "What's up, guys?" And then like the broadcast is over. Felix, put the alerts on, man. We missing you, Felix.
Oh man, is he late? Oh man, I'm not gonna sponsor.
Hey man, we out of here, man. Y'all check us out, man. Pass it on, y'all. Yeah. Bam, Bubba, you close it out. Shut it down, man. Bubba, shut the club down, man. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna holler at y'all, man. To all my Auburn addicts out there, man. Y'all keep us in the rotation. War Eagle, good to have y'all on in the comments, man. We'll see y'all. All the Alabama fans. Holler at Tight Sports, man. Here, Alabama, man. Pittsburgh Steelers. Holler at my man Nick. He doing all counter sports. NFL, NBA,
hockey.
Yeah,
no, we not. No, no. We just in the intro it does say that. It intro does say that, but we stick to college football, NFL, and the NBA. That's it.
There you go.
Parts.
Badminton.
Pickleball.
All right, man. We go.